222, you guys are okay over there? Shot there.
Alright, the ET doesn't take pictures of the, is it domestic related?
Yes, it is.
She's calling back. We're going to try to give her a call again, and then she just added another phone number to the 13-year-old grandson who's possibly with the daughter. Step out with this.
2412.
Veteran crisis hotline's calling in, so they have a female veteran off her medication. She's over at the safe haven. Detective 12, stick will check that one out.
6 Rumble, 2 point try to take a shot as well.
Also still stands for talk. No.
Offender in custody.
Thanks. Anyone else close, point to 0, let me know.
10-5, 33.
3-3, can you let our supervisor know that I have a case report over there, arrest attached?
1830.
Is that possible, Sheridan and Wilson?
4619.
Oh, alright. Mobile with 13.
1902, Sam, 1913 for the mobile.
13.
Just so you know, I think that guy's a mental. 14 was dealing with him earlier.
10-4.
1914, we're right behind 13.
Alright, 10-4, 4619 northbound Sheridan, got you both over there with the constable.
information. Show me 1041.
Oh, yeah. 10-8, 1041. The first time this week, right? How y'all doing? I know you guys missed me. Calm down. I'm here. Pat and ladies and gentlemen, here in a minute, let's have a moment of silence for the Dallas police officer. Man, Todd, buddy, if I had a moment of silence every time something happened in the United States, my whole damn stream would be silent. So, I'm just saying. All right. Let's see. Hey, Pat, today I did a combat fitness training, and it's one of the most hardest physical things I've had to do. You should go through Officer Survival Week. That's harder than I guarantee you, that combat fitness, I know what you're talking about. But Officer Survival Week, oh my God, yeah. That'll definitely make you start searching for some Ensure and Twinkies. Oh yeah, most definitely. Mama Mason said, do it. Tell Mama Mason, if I had a moment of silence every time something happened, the whole stream would be silent. He was ambushed in Oak Cliff. I know where Oak Cliff is, absolutely. Did you get your hair cut? I like it. Well, Trooper, I'm not trying to impress you, sir. And now, if you were a darling, it'd be a different story. But it's not. You're not. And it's Henry here. Henry 90. Are you here? Hey, Pat, long time no see. Mind of Z? I guess I took a vacation without even knowing about it. Is Officer Survival where they make you go without donuts for a week? I tried to watch my figure the whole time, so I don't know. I didn't go in the donut clan. I stayed away from the Glee Club meetings that had donuts. I'm making you a surprise, Night Cop. I'm making you another song. I'm making up for the one that I messed up on a couple months back. I hope you love it. I will send it to you on Discord. Jake! Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not heard the Jake song that he made me, this thing is awesome. I'm telling you. Here it is. From Jake Hudson. Let's go.
Late at night when the moon shines bright, there's a streamer on Twitch. He goes by Night Cop 35 with his headset on, let his game face strong. He's a country boy playing games all night long. He's got a cowboy hat and a southern drawl, but his true talent lies in wrecking them all. From Fortnite to Call of Duty, he's a gaming machine. Night Cop 35, the streamer of our wildest dreams. He's got his followers screaming, yeehaw, y'all ready? As he rides through the gaming world, steady and steady. With precision and skill, he takes his shot. Night Cop 35. Sheriff of the virtual law.
That is the one. And hey, you see up top there, action-packed, in real life bounty hunting streams. That will start on November 23rd. That's a Saturday. Me and my son will be out there bounty hunting. Hopefully we'll have the equipment that we need before then. If you'll see right above the screen, it says bounty hunting equipment. We've got 164 of the 560. That's just for the vest. Just for the vest by itself. So we're trying to do it one thing at a time here. Hell yeah, Pat, this might be a wild question, but how long does it take to out on the uniform every stream? What? Wait, Georgia man, what? Pat, this might be a wild question, but how long does it take to out on the uniform? Okay, I read it right. Texas, help me out here. How long does it take to out the uniform every stream? That hit too close to home because I'm 60 miles from Dallas. Oh, it was a Dallas officer? I don't know anything about it. I just heard I saw something pop up on Discord a couple hours ago. How long to get out The uniform, I think he meant. How long does it take me to get out of uniform? Well, buddy, that depends if you're a buddy or a darling. If a darling's standing in front of me, not long at all. I just unzip. See, this is a zip. See, it just zips. Zip, zip, zip. I know it's got buttons on the front, but they're not real. They're just for show. How long does it take to put on the uniform? How long does it take to put on? It takes me longer to get dressed than undressed. I mean, if a darling is present. Georgia man, shorts and sweet for Pat. No long paragraphs. I just sent you the new song. Okay, hold on. Let me hear this new song. I want to hear this new song. Can I play it on the stream, or is it like forbidden? Go back. Huh. Here's my new song.
From the heart of the streets where the sirens wail, night cops on the beat chasing down the trail, bringing us the news real raw and fast. From coast to coast where the moments last, fires burn, riots rage, cops on the run. He's the eye in the storm till the morning sun. Police chases breaking live on stream, night cops rolling like a real life dream. Night cop 35, he's out there on the line through the chaos and the lights, always on the grind, chasing down the stories while the world's in motion, bringing us the truth with steady devotion. Night cop 35 with action never sleeps, from riots to the chases down the urban streets. He's seen it all before, he's the one who knows. Night cops on the scene wherever trouble goes. He's been in his shoes, boots worn down, protecting his city, defending his town. Now he's sharing the tales from the front lines grind, every day, every night with the truth in mind. Night Cop 35, the truth in mind. Night Cop 35, he's out there on the line through the chaos and the lights, always on the grind, chasing down the stories while the world's in motion, bringing us the truth with steady devotion. Night Cop 35 with action never sleeps, from riots to the chases down the urban streets. He's seen it all before, he's the one who knows. Night Cops on the scene wherever trouble goes. Flashing lights and midnight lights, he's been in the heat, he's walked those lines, stories from the badge, heavy on.
What happened to it? It just ended. Hey, Tennessee bail enforcement. Hey, guys, you see at the top? This is my son, Tennessee bail enforcement. We will have the action-packed, and when I say action-packed, I'm not exaggerating. In real life, bounty hunting stream starting November 23rd, which is a Saturday. My son will be licensed on the 22nd of November. So we go out on the 23rd of November. Spread the word. Let everybody know that's coming. So these streams that we're doing now will be like almost non-existent. Maybe if it's storming outside, I'll do a stream like this if it's a Monday, Wednesday. But we'll be doing a lot of bonus streams too. So you never know. On Thursday night, I may go live because we're going out to look for somebody. On Friday night, you might have a Friday night bonus stream where we're downtown Chattanooga looking for someone. So it won't just be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I'm going to keep that schedule. But there's going to be some bonus streams along with it. On Mondays or on Thursdays, Fridays, Sundays. Well, probably not Sundays. And definitely not Tuesdays. So you're going to be competing with the dog. Shit. Find it fixed. I can't hold a candle to the dog. Are you kidding? I'm not competing. Man, he's in college. We're down there in the kindergarten class. There ain't no comparison. We ain't even trying to be like the dog, because there's no way we can, okay? Let's not disrespect the dog. He's the bomb. Seriously. We're not trying to be like him. I'm just getting Recertified. Yeah, just recertified. Did you like? I did, Jake. It just ended, though. I don't understand. It just... See right here, watch. Let me show you.
Spinning the heat, he swapped those live stories from the bad Chevy.
See, it just ends. What happened? Did I not get the whole song? Dog is a really nice guy. When she... Yes, he is, Mind of Z. I've seen some interviews with him. What a great guy he is. But no, I don't want anybody thinking we're trying to be like the dog, because we're not. We're just going to do our thing. You never know. Hey, you know what? I tell you this. Who said that? You're going to be competing. Hey, find it. Man, you never know. If we get big enough, he might come down and go out with us. I mean, if I get big enough on YouTube, doing this shit in real life, in a patrol unit, hunting these pieces of shit criminals down, yeah. Is Pamela... Have you seen Pamela Anderson? She carries her titties around in her front pockets. She's not the Pamela Anderson that was on WKRP in Cincinnati. It's not her anymore. Find it, fix it. Dog is the pit bull, Pat is the... Yeah, exactly. I'm the little chihuahua. He's the big German shepherd and pit bull. Correct, Texas, I agree with you. Make no mistake. We haven't even thought about competing with the dog. Hey, no way. They should see how my car looks now, Dad. Yeah, they should. Guys, the car has been painted white. The push bumper's back on there. Man, that thing's looking kick-ass. I'll tell you what, when he gets in the fast lane on the interstate, people move the hell out of the way. They think it's a patrol unit. Thank you for your service, Night Cop. Thank you, Jake Hudson. Hudson, thank you, buddy, for the song. Do you know why it just ended, though? It was right in the middle of the song. It just stopped. That was in her. That was... Oh, Lonnie Anderson. That's right. That's right. Pamela Anderson was on... what was the name of that show where she was a lifeguard? Along with the Knight Rider guy. I can't never pronounce his name. What was the name of that show? She was a lifeguard in the red bathing suit. Baywatch. I never watched it. I just saw the commercials that it was coming on tomorrow night. I've never watched the show ever, but she was in some stuff before that too, though. But I was thinking of Lonnie Anderson. You're right, on WKRP in Cincinnati. It only gave me a certain amount of words that I... Okay. David Hasselhoff. That's it. The Knight Rider dude. Now, I watched The Knight Rider along with Airwolf. And Airwolf, beside Magnum P.I., was my favorite show. Oh, yeah, Home Improvement with Tim Allen. Yeah, there was no liberalism on that show at all. Can I post a link to the song in the Discord? You already did. You already did, buddy. I got it. But you can. I mean, if you want... No, not in my regular Discord, but if you want to send it to me on a DM, that's great. Oh, Airwolf was the bomb. I loved Airwolf. See, I never watched Last Man Standing. I've never even seen that show. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Home Improvement? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Home Improvement with Tim Allen was a mixture between All in the Family and Married with Children. He was somewhere in the middle there. I was going to ask about the regular Discord and not your DM. Sorry for asking. Sorry, you don't have to be sorry for asking. Don't ever be sorry for asking anything. Mine is World's... I just don't want everybody to have access to that song. Mine is World's Wildest Police Chases with John Bonnell. That figures. I was going to ask, how is it going, y'all? Okay, Texas. Texas. Are you still here, buddy? That ain't got canceled by, yeah, I know, because Tim's political, yep, I know, V-Pool. I remember that. That wasn't too long ago either. 2 or 3 years ago? Maybe longer, but yeah. It seems like it was last week. Because I'll go to sleep and wake up and it's 2 years later. Texas, tell me what happened in Dallas. I haven't heard anything about any officers being killed or anything. He's back to another show on ABC. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't watch ABC, CBS, NBC, even though as a kid, that was the only 3 channels we got. But you know what? I never, ever knew that Dan Rather was a liberal until he interviewed Bush, because they kept their liberalism and their political beliefs to themselves, and they reported the news back then. Like Walter Cronkite. Who would have ever known he was a Democrat? I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly, B-Pool. Great minds think alike. And that's the way it is. Texas, so what? You said you sent me something on Discord. Where did you send it in Discord? Submit videos. Okay. Thank you. Submit videos. Oh, this black officer? The Dallas police officer? The shooting near Oak Cliff Community Center was forming a high school math teacher and coach. Oh, that's just a news article. Dallas police officer Darren Burks killed in the line of duty. When did this happen? August 30th, yesterday. Well, that's when it came out. So what, was it the 29th? Probably the 29th, and they reported it in the newspaper on the 30th. Archie Bunker was a liberal like meathead in real life also. Really? No, he wasn't. Carol O'Connor? He wasn't a liberal. No, he was not. He was a Republican. You remember he did, after Archie Bunker, he went on and did Silence of, what was that cop show? With Mr. Tibbs. He was not a Dem. I've seen him in interviews talking about his son on drug addiction. You know, his son played in, what was the name of that damn show? In the Heat of the Night. Yeah, thank you, Texas. In the Heat of the Night, his son played in that show, but he was whacked out on drugs most of the time. And I've seen interviews with Carol O'Connor talking about his son. He wasn't a Dem. All in the Family, because the highest rated show on American television for 5 consecutive. While O'Connor personal politics were liberal, he understood the Bunker character. No, he wasn't a liberal. Really, he was a conservative. I mean, I don't know how he voted and shit. I never asked him, but no, he was a conservative. In the interviews that I saw, and I saw 2 of them, he was a conservative. Officer Darren Burks in the Dallas, let's see. He was a rookie officer, yeah, who left a job as a high school math teacher and coach to join the Dallas Police Department. So the vigil was held yesterday. Okay. So yeah, this happened on the 29th. Yes, I'm thinking of it was Sparta, Mississippi. You're thinking of the heat. Yes, I'm thinking of the Heat of the Night. He did 2 interviews about his son because his son committed suicide. But before he committed suicide, he did an interview. And then after his son committed suicide, he did another interview about a year later. Okay. You guys ready? You're thinking of, yeah. Sparta, Mississippi. Mr. Tibbs. As a kid, we had a TV antenna that got, yeah, so did we. You have to go out there and turn the post. And before that, we had rabbit ears. I was the antenna adjuster. That was my job. All right, you guys ready? One Dallas officer killed 2 others hurt in Oak Cliff shooting. Oh, here's another, let me see this one. I didn't know 2 officers were also hurt. Yeah, you had to have tin foil on the tips of the antenna on the rabbit ears. You just squeeze it and put it on. Yeah, it gets better reception with the aluminum foil. Dallas police shooting, officer executed by coward in ambush attack. Second officer remains critical. Dallas officer Darren Burke was executed in an ambush shooting outside an Oak Cliff Community Center Thursday night. Yeah, in Oak Cliff, the whole city of Oak Cliff is the freaking hood. No shit. It's a nasty, nasty area. 2 responding officers, even in the 80s, it was nasty. Jamie Farmer and Marisa David were also shot. David was shot in the face and remains critical. Suspect Corey Cobb Bay was killed in the shoot. Good! So the suspect was shot and killed. Good. They went into Louisville. Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia called. Well, that's the problem. Look at the chief, Eddie Garcia. Is he a legal or an illegal alien? We don't know. Called Cobb a coward who targeted officers only because of the uniform they proudly wore. Yeah, but truth be known, he's probably illegal. And he's the chief of police of Dallas. Yeah, that figures. That figures a lot. Because Dallas is a piece of shit liberal city. All right. And that's not my opinion. That's a fact. It's like Atlanta. Just ran by a bunch of freaking hood rats. All right. You guys ready? I've been ready. I'm going to start off with this one here because I like pepper spray so much. Hi from California, Pat. Oh, not hi. He's from California. Todd, tell Miss Mason I said hi. He's still an officer of the law. Who is, Texas? The illegal alien Garcia? Yeah. No, he's not. If he's an illegal here, he's not. And I bet you he's illegal. Oh, she's asleep? You just said earlier she was dancing. So she danced and then went to sleep? Hey, that was quick. You just got to forgive me, guys. I can't stand these illegal aliens in our country. I just can't stand it. I say round them all up, ship them the hell out. All right. I think we're ready. I'm going to play this one. This is about pepper spray. So let's have some fun.
In late June 2024, police were dispatched for a trouble with party call in La Crosse, Wisconsin. The caller reported that her 59-year-old brother named Edward was experiencing a mental crisis, screaming and damaging property. She also mentioned that he carried a knife and that she had locked herself in the bathroom for safety. The previous day, police had been called to the same address after a neighbor reported that Edward was outside yelling and swearing while holding a shovel. Additionally, he was currently out on bond from a prior arrest for resisting after he had barricaded himself in a hotel room.
Texas said Eddie Garcia was almost in tears yesterday when he was doing the news conference. I've never seen the guy. I didn't even know an officer got shot. I live a sheltered life, Texas. So more like meth and yeah.
Is also a convicted felon and registered offender from an incident that occurred in 1999.
Thank you for the update, Texas.
Hello, what's going on? Did you call, ma'am?
Yes, I want him removed from his property.
Okay, what's going on?
He is very abusive. He has rearranged my mom's whole house.
Okay.
He cannot stay here. It's my other brother's house.
It's happened June 30th of this year.
Okay.
Because he barricaded himself into a motel room.
Okay, so what did he do today here?
He's screaming and hollering. Her central air won't work no more because he broke it in there.
Thank you, Texas.
It just won't work.
I know,
the
but did he
won't work,
hit it or smash it?
And he cannot be here. He's a offender.
It sounds like
Okay.
And
the
the
chief
school's
of
right
police
up this
gives a shit.
hill.
Okay, I'll go talk to him. He's out here.
That's
Yeah.
better than the chief of police of Atlanta. She don't give a damn.
I do.
That's it?
No.
Why not?
What's going on today?
Nothing. Just want a cigar.
Okay.
See, that's what I don't understand. What's going on today? Why do you give a shit? He doesn't give a shit. You walk over and say, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You got to go. So stand up and get off her property. Or you go to jail. Curtain A or curtain B? Which one do you want? Ain't none of this fucking little chit-chat going on. I'm not...
Were you yelling and screaming inside at all?
Wow.
I'm outside.
Okay.
No, he was screaming at me out here.
Screaming at him outside?
Outside.
Okay. Can you shut that off so I can hear?
I'm outside.
I see you're outside. Were you yelling at her outside
No,
here?
I'm screaming at God. You know that.
See, now the officer is trying to hold court at the scene. Here's the thing. I know I sound aggressive because I am. But the officer has already been told by the owner of this resident, I want him removed. The reason and what he's doing and how he's doing is irrelevant. It's time to go. I'm not going to interview him while he's sitting in that little lawn chair. Get up. Let's go, Cinderella. You gotta go. That's it. That's the only reason I'm there. But this liberal piece of shit officer, he wants to know his whole life story and everything that's happened today. That's not what we're there for. We're there to remove him from the premises. That's it.
Why are you screaming at God? What's that? You're in love? Okay, that's good. Unfortunately, though, you
Really?
can't be screaming outside if it's causing a disturbance, and
I
you're...
didn't disturb anybody.
Well, you disturbed her, and that's
propane
that's why I'm here.
explosion?
She called us.
She didn't call you.
She did, yeah.
Dispatch didn't call you.
See, now he's going to get in an argument with the guy. Yeah, she called me. No, she didn't. Yeah, she called me. What the hell? Buddy, do your freaking job. Your job is to remove him from the premises. That's it.
What?
Dispatch.
It's called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Downtown did not call you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ed.
Can I see you so squeaky?
No, you can't.
Oh, there's a real police officer.
Yeah,
That's a real sheriff.
thank God.
Yeah, what's he gonna do to you?
He's not going to do anything to me.
I have handled thousands of these, thousands and thousands of these. People wanting, I want him off my prop. Hey, Slick, you there with the half a beard. Let's go. Come on. Gotta go right now. I don't give a shit. How are you doing there, half a beard? You okay today? Hey, what got you all flared up? I don't give a shit. Let's go.
I don't know.
So, I don't know why we keep coming back here, Ed, to have,
But you
have
come back
issues
for no
with you.
reason.
Wasting
Just
resources.
You arrest me for no reason.
I'm here because they're
You didn't
claiming you
sail
were being
across
disorderly.
there. They didn't sail me. Who let themselves out of there? I walked. They were right behind me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ed.
Oh, what about that room you built?
I didn't build any
You built that
rooms.
fucker, huh? You know, for rude.
And you don't call him Ed. You never call that guy Ed. You call him Eddie. Maybe even little Eddie. Little Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Little Eddie. Come on. You got to go, man. Hey!
Thank you for your donation.
Ah, Jordan and Bonnie. Thank you, buddy. Hell yeah. Thank you, buddy Jordan. Hell yeah. And let's make sure, I want to make sure it went up. Yep, now it's at 69, 169. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much.
Are you feeling okay today, Ed?
Yes, sir. Huh?
Here this liberal social worker, piece of shit with a badge, starts all over again. So you're doing okay there, Ed? No, I'd call him Eddie. maybe it'll piss him off enough where he just do a little bit of disorderly conduct and I'll lock his ass up. Because see, if I was there on the scene, little Eddie would already be off the property, either in cuffs in my patrol unit, pepper sprayed or not, it's up to him, or he'd be walking down the road.
Okay. We were here yesterday because of you.
You're not. You're lying.
So now they were there yesterday. Look at all the taxpayers' dollars that's been wasted on Lil Eddie.
You may have forgotten, but I was here yesterday, and
you.
Yep, I was here.
You.
So we can't continue to keep coming back here because
I
you're
don't know why he
out
does.
causing disturbances.
I haven't said shit, have I?
I wasn't here when you said anything, but they're claiming that you were out here yelling and screaming at people.
You said you weren't here.
Right. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
No,
Can you hang out with him for a minute? I'm going to talk to Mom inside.
The officer then went inside to speak with the tenants. They reported Edward was behaving very unruly and everyone...
And I want you guys to look at something, okay? Always remember this. On every stream I do, just remember this. Every video that we watch with the police department that allows these pieces of shit to have a beard on a police officer wearing a uniform, but it's bullshit. You want a beard? Go drive a truck, okay? Go drive a forklift or something. Law enforcement's not for beards. But I want you to realize every time we see a video where they allow these beards, the officers are all social workers with a badge. They don't go in there and do their job. They hem-haw, they sugarcoat everything and handle the criminal with kid gloves every time.
One in the house wanted him out.
I'll work on getting him out of here, okay?
Thank you.
You bet. So, Ed, according to everybody inside, you can't be here any longer.
Yep.
So, do you have a place to go?
Yep. Sure do.
Let's go.
Okay. Well,
Let's
we're going
go.
to be here until you're leaving because you can't be here anymore. So, go ahead and collect your things.
What? We're going to be here till you're leaving. Hey, little Eddie, get your ass up. Let's go. That's the first thing I'd have said to him. Eddie, let's go. This would have been, all of it would have been over.
And you can start heading to wherever you're headed to.
Still got your room at the quality, yeah?
Go ahead and collect your things, Ed.
I'm getting them right now. I'm smoking a cigar first.
What's that?
No, you're not. Did you hear what he said? I'm smoking a cigar for... Eddie, let me explain the situation to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, she just told me that she wants you to leave.
She said, why don't you leave?
Well, my name's not Ed. She said I want Ed to leave.
I don't think she said that.
Do you have anything in the trailer there?
No, we're not going to sit here while you smoke a cigar. You need to get up and collect your things and leave the property.
Sexually harassing me.
The alternative is going to be to go to jail
You're
for disorderly conduct.
Sexually harassing me.
Disorderly conduct is a possibility.
He's not being disorderly. How in the hell is this officer going to throw that out there? Little Eddie has not been disorderly, not once. How are you going to charge him with disorder? You can charge him. What I mean is, how are you going to go in front of a judge and testify under oath that he was disorderly? Because it would be a lie. Refusal to comply? Criminal trespassing? Yes, both of those you can charge him with right now. Not disorderly conduct.
Not cutting your f***ing up.
Well, I was called here because you were yelling and screaming at your sister, creating a disturbance. That's why we were called here. And we're willing to let you leave if you have somewhere else to go without going to jail, but if you're refusing to leave, then you're going to go to jail. I'd rather not do that. So that decision is yours, but I'd like you to make a smart decision and just get up, collect your things, and go wherever you want to go. I think that sounds pretty reasonable.
And didn't he say we're not going to stand here and watch you smoke that cigar? You don't draw a line in the sand unless you're willing to enforce it.
How about you don't think about our tennis shoes and you think about where you're going to go?
I'm trying, but you keep interrupting me.
Well, you need to move your body.
Why are you starting to get me? I have done something wrong. You arrested me last time for nothing.
I've never arrested you for anything. We need you to leave while we're here.
Why don't you
I'm looking.
Why don't you pack them up while you figure out where you're going to go?
That don't look like Hunter to me. Mind
you
you,
can't think and pack at the
I
same
mean, you're
time?
wishful thinking. You wished it looked like Hunter,
Yeah,
but it doesn't.
we're not gonna play games with you. We need you to get up and move, or you're gonna.
Did you hear this piece of shit social worker with a badge? Hey, little bitch, you've been playing games with him since you got there. Now he's saying, oh, we're not gonna play games with you.
Come with us.
What?
Do not get aggressive with us.
I hate down by me. I want a house with my family.
You're gonna stay outside.
I don't know where you're gonna go. I'm going to house with my family.
They don't want you inside.
Oh, shit. John, open the door.
Ed, you're not gonna go
I'll
inside
go
the
past.
house. You're not gonna go inside the house, Ed.
Ah, shit!
You're gonna get tased. Stop.
Tase.
Stop.
Tase my ass.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nobody scared of a taser. But you start doing this, I'm gonna spray you, Eddie. Little Eddie. I'm fitting to spray here. Yeah, keep your mouth open just like that. Oh, yeah. And this is the palm pepper spray. I'd have sprayed him right in his mouth.
What's the matter?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Now, I will bet you $1 to a donut, $1 to a donut, that when they pepper spray this son of a bitch, it's not going to faze him. Why? How do I know for a fact it won't. How do I know for a fact? Because of his clothing. That's number one. Number two, he's intoxicated. That's 2 against the officer. You can't tase him. It's not going to have any effect. Trust me on that.
Relax. Do it now.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back. Now. Give me your hands. 904 taser deployed. Put your hands behind your back. Your hands.
Yeah.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now.
Give me your hands.
Now he's been pepper sprayed. So now we have a brand new scenario with little Eddie. Eddie is going to be complying here in just a few seconds.
Put your hands behind your back.
That's right.
Of course, he didn't get him real good. He was on his side. You don't pepper spray somebody in the ear. Okay? I mean, to get the wax out, I'm sure. I've never tried it, but I'm sure it would. You need to get him in the face. Not on the side of the face, in the face. Obviously, this fucktard with the beard doesn't remember when he got certified in pepper spray how to use it.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put it on.
Relax. Give me your hands.
Put it on. It's my brother.
Put your hands behind your back.
Jerry, help me out.
Do it now.
Get your hands behind your back.
Look. Oh my God, you're killing me.
Put your hands behind your back. Let go.
Okay. When he doesn't comply, Mr. Beard with the badge needs to walk down these wooden steps, get in front of this piece of shit and spray him. Dead on in the face. Then he'll comply.
Oh, my God, man.
You got that one? Yep.
Why get these?
He got sprayed in the side of the face. Not very much effect there.
I need a shredder. Ah! Oh, yeah, something passes in my eyes. Ah, yeah. Help me. Help me, Ronnie. Hey.
Stand up.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't steal my fanny pack, I bet. Arrest them! They're right, baby! Right for your eyes! They're down in my pocket! Good. Hey, look at the both of them. Got it. He's under some probes quick.
Now see how much time they could have saved? And when I say time, I mean resources. When they first got to the scene, little Eddie, get up. Let's go. It should have been over within 2 minutes.
Ordered the gray car there. Passenger side.
Hey, Red Beer. Red Beer. How you doing, buddy?
Good start to a Sunday morning.
A scuff Ron White. He doesn't look like Ron White at all.
He went through several cycles, but every time he would pull up
bunch
the
of
cord,
social workers with a badge.
Deploy another probe. What's he doing today? Oh, not well. More aggressive today. He tried to, after he told him he had to leave and that he's going to get arrested if he didn't, he tried to get back into the house and then became resistive and wrapped both arms around that frickin' post of the,
Miss
of the
Gray
deck
Wolf.
there. They couldn't
I
free
didn't
him,
know
so
you had
several
another
cycles
name.
with a taser and spray, and he still fought until we forced him, you know.
Yep, pieces of shit with a badge. All three of them, social workers. If freaking beards, man, look so unprofessional. You don't have a police uniform and a beard. You ever seen somebody in a military uniform with a beard? Why? Because it's unprofessional. That's a disrespect to the uniform and the badge to look that unprofessional. Buddy, when I was in law enforcement, there was no beards, no mustache that went past your lip. You couldn't have that wide earth thing going on. No visible tattoos at all. That was professionalism. So obviously I couldn't just go to work without my pants because everybody would see my butterfly tattoo. So I didn't do it.
He'd get through a cycle and then he would rip the cords, you know. So I'd have to deploy another probe into him to get a connection, and then it'd go through another cycle and he'd do the same thing. I'm gonna take him down to Gunderson for med clearance and hopefully he'll, I mean,
no tattoos, no beards.
Just don't know he's going to jail and that he fought with us. They wanted him gone, and I think him going into the house is just going to give us more problems. Yep. Want your window down, Ed? We'll get your face rinsed off as soon as we get down to the hospital.
Why is he talking to the suspect? Because he's a social worker.
All right, Ed, we're going to get you cleaned up, okay?
I would love to get this piece of shit on the phone and just tell him what a piece of shit he truly is. Hang up your badge, dickwad, because you're not a police officer. You're an idiot.
All right, take your time, sir. Go ahead. I'll get out.
Turn your feet.
Wait till you see us, me and my son. Because my son don't play either. He quit school in the 7th grade the moment he found out they still had recess. He don't play. And I don't play either. You're going to see some shit hit the fan when me and my son go out there bounty hunting on November 23rd. And every stream after that will be us in real life, IRL, bounty hunting. You'll hardly ever see any of this that I'm doing now. It's all going to be out there bounty hunting. Unless it's snowing, because my little skinny ass can't handle the cold. Well, I could always put my pantyhose back on. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Just go get my nude, size A, legs, name brand is important, and my pantyhose. That keeps from my waist all the way down to my toes warm. So, yeah. If it's cold, I'll probably just put on my pantyhose and go.
You know, I get out to
and I'm not kidding now. Pantyhose will keep your ass warm. I did it for many years in law enforcement during the winter.
I'm just going to help you so you don't fall over.
Hey, sassy gals. How are you doing? Of course, you don't ever let another officer know that you have pantyhose on underneath your uniform because, obviously... Of course, I thought about it a couple times because I thought, you know what, that would be a really good way to get a lot of free pantyhose because my whole locker would be filled with pantyhose. But I chickened out. I never did it. But seriously, gentlemen, if you work outside during the winter, get you a pair of pantyhose. Not you, Trooper. They don't come in your size. Sassy gals.
If you don't help me, I can get out a lot easier.
Okay.
We all can. We know how to get out. Oh, that's up to my shoulder. See, not a problem.
All right.
Seymour Honey.
During the arrest, the officer also sustained a laceration
How
to
about
his arm
Long
that
Johns?
required
I tried those. You gotta remember, I was out there for 17 years, Nick. I tried the Long Johns. I even tried wearing a pair of another pants, some jeans. Put those on, then put my uniform pants on, and that still did not work. It made me even colder. That denim got cold against my leg. And then a deputy, she was a female. She had just gotten bit by a dog in the ass, right? And I was giving her shit about it. And we were sitting at the Huddle House having coffee. And I was telling her, God dang, it's cold out there. My little ass can't handle it. But anyway, and she told me about the pantyhose. And I'm sitting there like, what? No. No, I would never. Are you kidding me? No. But the moment the coffee club was done, I made a beeline to Walmart and got me a pair of pantyhose. That's when I figured that I wear a size A. They come in A, B, C, D, Q, double A. Oh, yeah.
medical treatment.
I got.
Hold on, I got you your seatbelt.
But they definitely keep you warm, gentlemen.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not a feminine thing. It's a warm, keep my ass warm thing. And it does. Gentlemen, don't be embarrassed. Of course, don't tell your coworkers you're wearing pantyhose. But I'm telling you, it works. I wore them for, let's see, I started in 98. So I wore them for 14 years. Tons! A super chat of 2. Thank you, buddy. Tell Miss Marie I said howdy.
Vivaldi, you in there?
Oh, I didn't know that. A lot of 100. See, they should. They're out there at 4:30 in the morning climbing up on a bear. What do they call them things they put up in the tree? They're called something, but they climb up there and they shiver their asses off while they're waiting on a deer to come by. A deer stand. That's what it's called.
Right over here, there's a bench for you.
You want me to kneel so you can take these off?
Nope, you can have a seat.
You sure you want to take these off?
The jail staff will come and take those off.
All right.
As a result, Edward was charged with felony resisting an officer causing injury, misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct, bail jumping, and he was subsequently released on a $1,000 signature bond. As of July 20th.
So they charged him with a felony resisting, and he got out on a $1,000 signature bond.
Okay. The court determined that Edward was not competent to stand trial. He has been ordered to undergo treatment, and the case has been suspended until January 2025 to reassess his competency. Visit.
Wow. Crazy shit. He was stupid enough to resist, so he's stupid enough to stand trial. That has to have been done in a liberal, treasonous, piece of shit blue state. It has to be. Yeah, you look fine to me, too. Hey, Miss T-Gun. How are you doing, darling? I'm just looking real quick. Pat, don't you have a sponsorship with Trunk Monkeys? Huh? No, I don't have one. Dad, you need to try the men underarm leggings. They work. I wear them every year. I'll try them. Hell yeah. Because it's a bitch. And Texas can verify this. Texas, I didn't mean to call you out like that, but Texas can verify this shit. Those pantyhose, they run quick. You get a run on them. Of course, all you got to do is get some of that clear fingernail polish. Just a little bit. And put it on that run, and it'll stop the run. I got that information from Texas. Texas Twisted. Thank you for that was some valuable information there, Texas. But anyway, Yeah, they run quick. So if, what was it? Under Armour leggings. I'll try it. They keep you, do they? That's for Twisted, not me. Oh, yeah, right. Okay. All right, man. That one position, violent, diseased, illegal that raped and murdered that 12-year-old trying suppressed it. Yeah. Wasn't that some shit? Raping and killing a 12-year-old child. You didn't see what I said? Wait. Hold on, Twisted. I know you're going to cover for him, saying, no, they were mine. They were really yours, Texas, but what did you say? I'm scrolling. I'm way up here, and I don't see nothing. You didn't say it again, Twisted Angel. Say it again. All right, you guys ready? We're going to do it even if it's wrong. Let's go.
It was around midday on November 5th of 2022 when the Columbus police were called.
Yeah, I do too, Red Bear.
Get their clothes done and go home. However, this next Karen saw her laundry trip as the perfect chance to make a massive scene. What's even worse is that she had 5 kids with her, all of them witnessing her crazy Karen antics.
I have a very irate customer in my box.
And all 5 of them have a different daddy. Just so you know, I want to keep the facts, okay? 5 children, Utes, with all different daddies.
Is in here, and she wants her removed off the property.
Propane explosion 3 streets from... Yeah, Twisted. Texas already told me that. He's like 30 minutes ahead of you.
And how is she being violent?
She's like, yeah, well, not like violent.
Propane explosion.
Like, but like,
I hope nobody got hurt, Twisted.
Yeah,
damn.
Because I'm in black and all this other stuff. Like, bro, just can you leave? Like, can you get off the property?
The employee could spot the Karen from a mile away and knew she would put up a fight if she was asked to leave. It's for this reason that the laundromat decided to call in the police. The moment the cops walked into the laundromat, it was perfectly obvious.
Some bitch had to be on the video, didn't he?
Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good. So,
And see, here's another one where you walk in and you say, hey, Aunt Jemima, you got to go. Get your shit and your little brats. Let's go. You got to leave right now. Of course, I wouldn't call our kids brats. That might instigate something. We're trying to de-escalate, right? Under Armour men's headgear leggings. I don't want it for my head. I want it for my leggings. Thank you, buddy.
So what you want? So the white people, I don't know if the white, they call the police because I'm
Here we go.
I'm watching my phone.
If it rains, it's because she's black.
With my great days in here, so what's up?
okay, well, you're going to have to leave.
Well, I need some of my money back too.
See, they need to be more aggressive. Well, you need to leave. Oh, that sounds so authoritative, doesn't it? Well, yeah, you really need to go. Hey, Aunt Jemima, get your shit and let's go. Got about 30 seconds before I put you in cuffs and call DFACS in here to round up all these kids. Let's go.
You're going to have to call the management on that.
Well, why am I leaving and my clothes are in the dryer? Because I'm black?
No, it has nothing to do with
It
that.
has to be. I'm the only black person in here.
The woman is the only black person.
No, ma'am, you're the only one in here raising hell. You're the only idiot that don't know how to act in public.
Laundromat, but she's also the only one making a scene. It may have escaped her
Heard a
notice,
loud
but
boom.
the issue
I
here
am like,
isn't her race.
what?
It's the fact
Welcome
that
to
she's
face.
acting
No,
like a
what
total
the
Karen.
hell was
She's
that?
creating such a
Twisted
scene
in
that
our
none of the
roomie,
other
burnt
patrons
rubber
could be
out of
doing
my
laundry
yard
in
and went to
peace.
where. Wow.
Because I'm black?
You're being asked to leave by management. It has nothing to do with us.
Well, what do you have to do?
Listen, this is your choices.
There is no choices. Get your shit and go, or you go to jail. And DFACS will round up all these youngins.
Okay. You can get your stuff and go.
And see, she's the mother, but she don't care how she acts in public in front of her kids. They allowed her to breed. And she's going to teach her kids how to act in public. That's the true victims, ladies and gentlemen, is these 5 kids. Could you imagine having this piece of shit as your mother?
Their management.
Well, give me your management number.
I'll get you that, but you need to get your stuff and let's
I'm
get
gonna leave because I see y'all racially profiled black people. And we
See, that's what she's teaching her kids. Always make it about race. Children, always, no matter what it is.
White one in front of us. A white one right or Mexican one.
Oh, Mexican.
You Mexican. Man, go back here.
It's pretty ironic that she continues to complain about being racially profiled, but in the next breath, she shouts racial insults and slurs at the cops. Karens like these are a big part of why cops have such a difficult job.
So why you coming over here?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, most of these social worker pieces of shit with a badge, they make their own job difficult. My job wasn't difficult. For 17 years, I can tell you right now, I never, ever felt like I was getting up and I had to go to work. I never worked a day in my life. It was an adventure. I couldn't wait to get back in uniform and get back out there. Because we didn't play with this stupid shit.
Daddy, you can't make me do shit. You ain't my daddy.
No, Sassy, you gotta realize where you are. You can't use pepper spray inside this building. You would have to evacuate the whole building. And then it's going to get on their freshly washed clothes. And oh no, you do not want to use pepper spray in this environment.
Hey, bring me my phone so I can call the police from this police.
Let's go.
No, I'm going to call the police first,
You're about
too.
to leave in handcuffs. Get
No,
your
I'm
stuff
not.
and let's go.
Come on, y'all. Get over here.
Let's go.
Here, come and call the police on me, Tayana. Talia, come over here. You got the Mexicans over here on the rack.
Do not call the police.
Call the police, Tayana. That's my phone.
No, we are the police.
That's my phone. Call the police.
Do not call the
See,
police.
call the police. Put it on speaker. Put it on speaker.
Let's go.
Let go. I'm getting my clothes.
Yep.
Come on, Daddy.
Abusing 911.
I ain't leaving no clothes here for these Mexicans. They need our clothes. Hello? Yes, can you send the police to this business?
I'd
please?
walk over and snatch that freaking phone out of her. You're not gonna be on the phone while I have you detained. Tons! Another super chat. Mary said, good night, everyone. Marie! Was it Marie? Yeah, Maria. Marie. Good night, darling. And thank you for that super chat, Tons. Thank you for supporting my channel,
In yet
buddy.
another moronic move, the woman decides to call the cops. It's not like new cops are going to arrive at the scene and suddenly take her side, especially when she keeps being so volatile and insults people for being Mexican. Not only is this Karen proving that she's an awful person, but she's also losing any credibility to her side of the story by acting like a crazy person.
No, ma'am, they being rude. I have 5 kids with me.
And I'd charge her with it too, trooper.
No, hell no. I'm very
The minute she told that kid to call 911, she's gonna get charged with that too.
Put right your name in your badge number, dude. He said he's not doing it, ma'am.
I'd be like, hey, bitch, you can't read or write anyway. So what's it gonna do for me to write my name? Shut up.
I just asked him for his badge number. He said he's not doing it.
That's right, I'm not doing it.
Please, ma'am, because I have 5 kids with me and I am very scared of this officer, ma'am.
Well, if you don't get your shit and get out of here, you're really gonna be scared because we're gonna drag your ass out of here.
It's on.
Give me that number so I can call and report this place. Excuse me, ma'am, can I have the number?
Let's go. Get your stuff and let's go
I
outside.
got my
Yeah, she looks terrified, doesn't she, B-Pool?
The cops try their best to keep their calm, while the Karen
Now, what would be the reason for this idiot right here to get on. Why you got to show your face? All we need to do is hear your voice. We don't need to see your face.
Goes on a shouting rampage. It's definitely not easy, but now the woman's clothes are out of the dryer, and she can
I know,
finally
you
be
can't make
escorted
me
away.
happy, can
If
you?
she doesn't stop her antics pretty soon, though, she might land herself in handcuffs in front of her kids.
It says, let me see, I don't see no address on this business. It's a whole bunch of-
3090 West Broad.
It's 39 West Broad.
3090.
3090 West Broad. Y'all get that number from me?
Correct, B-Pool.
Y'all got the business number for me?
She probably got that on her resume that her cousin Dwight made out for her. And Jaquita signed off on it too. Girl, that looks good.
Mexican? He's a Mexican. And I'm at this gas station where all these foreigners are. Legal. I'm legal. They better be legal.
Now see, this is what happens when the officers don't have control of the scene. And from the moment the officers arrived on the scene, Karen had control.
I'm about to shut this Hello, go ahead. I'm about to shut it down. So they all leave his ass. Yes, I'm right here listening. I got this officer in my face being real threatening. Mexican.
At last, she's no longer inside the laundromat bothering the people. This doesn't mean she's calmed down, though. Running her mouth got her kicked out of the laundromat, but this didn't seem to teach her any kind of lesson at all. On a side
course
note,
not.
it seems like she brought
You're
6
dealing with
months
an
worth of laundry
uneducated
in one
hood
go.
rat. What do you expect?
Car seats for these kids.
They ain't getting in the car. Somebody coming to get them.
Okay.
Somebody coming to get them. They ain't getting in the car. We'll whoop before we get in the car. Then come back.
Okay.
Watch me walk away.
You can walk away.
Pay attention. Watch me walk away.
I'm going to walk.
You better.
I'm going
You better
to.
watch. That's all you can do is get away from me.
The officer noticed that the woman doesn't have the correct car seats for her kids, but she's quick to have an excuse for everything. Thankfully, she was now loading her bags of laundry into her car, hopefully to never return. The woman was not arrested, but it wouldn't be surprising if she was banned from this laundromat. Officer Kevin Jerome was called to the scene after a taxi drove away with someone's luggage because he couldn't pay for the ride. The officer made a report of the situation and went to tell the victim that the conflict was a civil matter between him and the taxi company. However,
Correct.
when he turned around, a female named Destiny Laura Hawkins hopped in his car and sped away.
Lady got in your car, cop car.
What? 60 Ferndale, a girl just got in 60 and took off. She's northbound Woodward.
It was a black guy with an afro.
No, it was a female.
It was a female with a white t-shirt.
Hey guys, right there, you can join my YouTube with that link in the chat. We're trying to get back up to 30. We had like 45. I was trying to go to 50, and I think we made it to 45. But now we're back to 14, trying to make it to 30.
I thought it was a male. Damn.
It looked like a black female short afro.
Yeah.
I seen her walk across Woodward. I was talking to the gentleman on my run.
So why is this officer giving a civilian just standing there waiting on the bus an incident report? That's what he's doing. That's when you know you're dealing with a dumb piece of shit with a badge. You don't do that.
I had my back turned. Another gentleman just said, "Hey, that girl just got in your car."
Officer John Heath was in pursuit of the stolen vehicle and was one of the first officers on the scene when Destiny Hawkins crashed the cop car. Destiny's adventure was cut short by an 80+ mile/hour encounter with the rear end of a GMC Yukon at the intersection of 7 Mile and Stopel in Detroit.
Yeah, it's Detroit, that figures.
In the car still?
I wish I was the sheriff of a county. You ever heard of Walking Tall, Buford Pusser? That would be me. Of course, I'm too little to carry that big-ass stick. I'd have to drag it behind me. Or I probably wouldn't carry one. Oh, now she's gonna cry,
No, they're in
baby.
custody.
She wasn't even involved in anything. She just got in the patrol unit and took off.
Got him. Anyone else in the car? I didn't see anyone else.
I don't think so. Let me sneak through.
64, do we need rescue? Yes, we need rescue for the two involved.
Turn the
suspect
siren
is placed
off.
in cuffs and taken to the back seat of a different cop car. The officers make sure to let her know that what she did was extremely dangerous and that she put many lives in danger
got me?
because she wanted to go for a joyride. Destiny hit speeds of
Oh, you'll carry the big stick. Thank you, buddy. You fat bastard. I appreciate it, man.
up to 100 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone and 92 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone. And this caused multiple accidents.
All the cars involved. Make sure.
DPD on scene? I didn't see him. They're not, but he...
Are they in Dallas? DPD is Dallas Police Department. Well, it could be Denton Police Department, too.
How many crashes are there?
One there, one here.
2 cars over there, 4.
Yeah. I got her license right here. I ran her already. You want me to send her ops?
You okay?
Yes, we need rescue for the 2 involved. The other crash, we're gonna let DPD know. I'm gonna have an ambulance come check you out, okay?
Yeah, it's Detroit.
License, so I can start writing down
That's what it is, troopers, Detroit.
who I'm talking to.
Luckily for everyone involved in the accidents, no one was seriously injured. The officer takes a statement from the man who was in the GMC and the driver of the black Toyota. He makes sure they're okay and lets them know that an ambulance is on the way to the scene to check them out. One of the officers on
What? The guy standing on the curb, on the sidewalk, when the officer approaches him. The black girl gets in the patrol unit and takes off that way. Why does he need an ambulance? To come out and check him out, make sure he's okay? He was nowhere near the incident, really. He's on the side.
the scene explains to the captain what happened, how Destiny got possession of the vehicle, and what he did to catch up to her.
What do you know?
I was working on that arrest report, and then, 9 Woodward, and I said, what has he got? And then he says, it's okay, 60 stolen northbound.
And you never give an incident report on the side of the freaking road. You write your incident report and let the captain read it.
Woodward. He was out talking with somebody.
Was the vehicle in a traffic lane with the emergency equipment on?
I don't know. He was out talking to somebody.
I don't know.
So I don't know if it was in the parking lane or if it was in the traffic lane. I don't know.
Okay, somebody
And the dude, one of the dudes,
investigative related?
he was dispatcher on something. I think it was a medical or a suspicious person. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
So, yeah. And then when they
You
said
can
it was
go
on
ahead and keep
696,
it. I don't
was just
want
getting on, and they said it was going north on 75. So I was just on the ramp past the point of being able to correct. And they're like, no, it's going south. So then I had to go to 11 mile. Then I made it back when we were blocking 9 mile.
The AVL wasn't worth a
No, it's not real time.
Officer Kevin Jerome arrives on the scene to find his poor cop car smashed. Before making his way to the captain, he tells the other officer what happened and
Tennessee bail enforcement. I never locked my patrol unit. I don't lock it. What am I going to lock it for? When I'm on the scene. Now, if I go to the huddle house and get out to go eat, I'll lock it. But that's it, because it's just sitting in a parking lot, unattended. But if I'm at a scene, I never locked it.
how his car was stolen in the blink of an eye.
Dude, I was at the bus stop talking to someone about his luggage being stolen.
She just runs and jumps in, huh?
She walked across Woodward and got in it, and some dude was like, hey, she just got in your car. Yeah, she has short hair.
24 years old, lives in Clinton Township.
Wow.
63, is it drivable or do we need my hands?
Sidewalk, guys, please.
When Destiny got to jail, her ass washed.
Oh, hell. There's a cop shop. You can get your t-shirts and your mugs and all that shit.
Stole the cop car. She said she just wanted to have a little fun. Endangering lives isn't a way to have some fun, though. And Destiny Hawkins is not going to have fun while she's in prison. The 24-year-old was taken to the Oakland County Jail with a $250,000 cash bond for felony charges of auto theft and third-degree fleeing and eluding. Even the most casual traffic stops can lead to the uncovered.
Okay, right here. We're going to take a break. I'll be right back. I'm going to go powder my nose. Get yourself a glass of iced tea. Texas, go ahead. You can get a beer, man. Go ahead. I'll be right back. And we are back. I made me a fresh cup of coffee while I was powdering my nose. No, I didn't multitask. I powdered my nose, then I made the cup of coffee. I don't drink beer, but I'll take a good old pepper, Dr. Pepper. Hell yeah. Or an RC Cola with peanuts. Yep, let's go.
Something illegal. On January 30th, 2024, police were making a standard check of a car with dark window tints. When the driver opened his windows, the police noticed a very familiar scent. Despite this, the officers start out.
He's talking about a scent of a green leafy substance.
The conversation casually.
All right, here, put it up just a little bit. I'll check the front and the back just so you
Before
know
we start, Pat, before we start what, Tons? Tons, I've got so many songs. Which one is she talking about?
All right, so that's 13. So your front one has to be 28 or higher. So the front's illegal. And then just put this one up just a little bit.
Now, see, Texas, look. I've never, ever tried Platter's Peanuts in a Dr. Pepper. I don't know. It's got to be an RC Cola. Or a Coca-Cola is fine, too. You just take you a couple of... It's got to be a bottle. Don't try this, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever try this shit with a can or a plastic bottle. Get you a real Coke or RC Cola in a bottle. Take you 2 or 3 swigs of it, get it down, and then pour the peanuts in there.
That's 5, so... All right.
Yeah, cream soda is my favorite, too. A&W cream soda.
You got a glove? I'm gonna have one. All right, Michael, can you step out over there? You don't have a medical marijuana card or nothing like that? All right, can you hop out over there for me? I'm explaining it to you. Hop out on that side. Do you have any marijuana or anything like that? I'm sure. When's the last time someone smoked in there? Because it reeks right now. I don't smoke. Okay. If you're just going to put that stuff in the trunk.
Did you notice how the officer started off lightly and then confronted him directly about the marijuana smell? It appears to be the appropriate tactic in this case. The suspect,
how do you
identified
know,
as Michael
Todd?
Underwood, is visibly nervous. The officer proceeds to pat him down. Now watch as he makes a little slip during the questioning.
This guy is so desperate to get on the camera.
Because the car smells like marijuana.
No, it doesn't soften the peanuts. But you got to get the Planters peanuts in the small bag, salted. The salt comes off the peanuts and gets in the soda. And then as you're drinking, some of the peanuts will come to the edge. You can go ahead and eat them and chew them, and while you're drinking your Coke or your RC Cola. But it doesn't soften the peanuts.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, don't try that shit with sweet tea.
Right, for the odor of marijuana coming out of the vehicle, so we can search you in the vehicle. Bro, I know you don't smell marijuana.
See, I just never gave civilians, you know, like a class on law. Oh, yeah, because we smell the marijuana, we can search it. Sit your ass down right over there and wait till I'm done. God damn, he's pregnant. He's about 5 months pregnant.
Yeah, we are searching you, man.
No, I never tried Mentos.
You can record it, that's fine. It's fine, we're recording it too, okay? One here, one there.
Hey, 2-week millionaire, I want you to know, buddy, that I'm working, right now, I'm working on my second million. He's 2-week millionaire. I'm working on my second million now. Because I never got my first million, so I'm going for my second now.
Okay. We're allowed to search you in.
No, sir. Fred had nothing to do with it. Texas. This is long, long after the Fred Flintstone thing. Of course, it was back in the 70s and the 80s.
In the vehicle if we smell the odor of marijuana, okay? And you don't have a medical marijuana. I don't even smoke in the car. I don't even smoke, bro.
As the search
What
continues,
a lying piece
Michael
of shit.
visibly becomes more nervous with each second.
You
The
do
officers
know
will
it's
have to detain
illegal
him to prevent
to
a
give an
possible
officer a
getaway
false
or other
statement,
illegal
right?
actions. But as the search goes on, the cops realize that the suspect has a history. At the same time, he'll attempt to employ a
Say it
little
isn't
distraction.
so. He's got a history of 16 pages of arrests.
I didn't smell marijuana that time. No. A canine came and a canine alerted on the vehicle, didn't they? Huh? Right?
Yeah, this guy's about 4 months pregnant for sure.
Okay. So I didn't smell marijuana that time. I'm not doing anything wrong, bro. Just being detained.
Tons! Can I have the hee-haw song, hee-haw?
He's trying to do a search of you, okay? We don't want any problems either.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the hee-haw night cop song. You guys ready? Let's go.
Late at night when the moon shines bright, there's a streamer on Twitch. He goes by night cop 35 with his headset on, let his game face strong. He's a country boy playing games all night long. He's got a cowboy hat and a southern drawl, but his true talent lies in wrecking them all. From Fortnite to Call of Duty, he's a gaming machine. Night Cop 35, the streamer of our wildest dreams. He's got his followers screaming, yeehaw, y'all, as he rides through the game and while steady and steady, with precision and skill, he takes his shot. Night Cop 35, sheriff of the virtual law.
And that was for Mr. Tun's daughter. And you're wrong, trooper. You're about 18 months pregnant. 9 months pregnant, my ass. Double that.
I haven't done anything wrong, bro. Y'all violating my rights. Okay, we're not violating any rights. Okay, let me lock these so they don't tense up on you. All right. You asked him if you had anything aggressive.
No, I did not, Cromwell.
Michael, this goes couple
Hey,
different
Casey.
ways. But this goes a couple different ways, Michael. Yeah, but still, I don't have anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. You don't grab my dick and all. Well, that's a search. No, we go up.
I'd be like, hey, Pinocchio, just shut up. Just shut up.
I respect that, bro, but man, you gonna grab my dick. I'm trying to tell you. Just relax. That's crazy.
I can't stop a ghost? What does that mean, Riley?
So far, things aren't looking good for Michael. Now the cops will proceed
Yep,
to search
menace
his
to
vehicle,
society,
and
piece
it's no
of shit.
surprise that they'll make a few other important discoveries.
Oh, I'm
but as
sure
it
they
also
will.
turned out, he was hiding a little something on himself as well.
This illegals? What are the sandwich bags for? You're saying that your car doesn't smell like weed, but here's a little piece of weed. It's in your car. The little piece of weed I found over there, I put in here.
What the hell is a husky?
That's when he started.
That's
like,
a dog.
Out, like, when he spread his legs and stuff. All right, we did find the in the car the little bit of weed. Okay, so face car, I'm gonna do a thorough search. I know you were already upset about him grabbing nuts and stuff like that, but that's what we gotta do. Okay. It's right there. It's right here in the front. It's right here. Feel it right here. Feel it right here. Right here. Right there. All right, what's in there? You gotta pull it out. What up? Whatever's right here in your pants. There's something in your pants right there. Right at your crotch. Right at your crotch. When I went like this, you could feel it. Isn't it? Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, no, it was in his crotch. When I went like this, that's when I felt it. The blade of my hand. What's in your mouth? Huh? Open your mouth. None of my mouth, bro. Get your hand on my mouth. You were chewing. I didn't know what you were chewing on. Hey-o.
That's why we checked the crotch. Because of that.
We're doing all that for nothing.
We're doing all that for nothing?
Jackpot. After finding he had some previous offenses, it was a good call for them to start a thorough search on him and the vehicle. That white substance in the sandwich bag was later identified as cocaine. This routine traffic
That's what I
stop
wore,
is slowly
Texas.
turning into a nightmare for
Levi's.
Michael.
The test it real quick. It's multiple
100% Levi's.
Okay. It's a nice track.
I don't think I ever owned a pair of Wranglers.
So I knew it wasn't his area.
I felt the sharp edge of it.
Yeah. Well, you know, just the difference of being tip being squeezed and.
That's what he kept saying every time Malta would get in there. He was like, "Oh, you're growing my dick, you're growing my dick," but he wasn't moving or nothing. Like he was just saying it.
You saw me on YouTube, Riley? Riley, who'd you see on YouTube? The ghost.
He's got some loose cathinones here too. Well,
I'll get him in the car.
yeah.
And then we'll deal with it.
Yeah, that's the cathinone stuff.
Oh, how much money is he got? This was in the car. 1, 2, 410, 415.
Oh, okay.
415, 515.
Michael's already in big trouble, but believe it or not, he's going to make things even worse for himself. If you ever find yourself in a police car, you should know that there's probably a camera in there. But Michael didn't know this, and he managed to get himself another felony charge.
Well,
they must have missed something. They didn't do a thorough search.
The money, because the dope, all right?
You doing what?
Season it, like taking it for sheriff's
How in the hell did he get his cuffs in the front?
office. It's not that you lost it, it's just that we're taking it. We're giving you paperwork right now that explains how to get it back.
He's
Okay?
seizing the car
and
and
the
the
money.
money.
Yes, sir.
Why would he do that? The car's not even in my name.
Because it's been stopped before, but in it. That's just our policy now, okay? I don't know when and where. I wasn't there for
I'm not going to tell him about policy. We're taking the vehicle. That's all you need to know, skin plant.
He's seizing it for, okay? To be honest with you, I don't care if it is or isn't. I'm not the one doing it. I just have to do the paperwork, okay?
Seizing the car and the money. I already know how they try to play it. They try to make you pay to get the car. They're good at scheming. What are you seizing the car for? You holding the car for what? It's not my car, it's my uncle's car.
Michael's erratic.
See, I don't know why the officer would even tell him that. I would just seize the car. He doesn't need to know. He'll figure it out. I don't open the door and roll down the window and shit and carry on a conversation with these fucktards. Oh, excuse the F-bomb. But I just don't do it. And I'm not going to tell him, hey, I'm seizing the car. And that's escalating the scene. Why do you want to escalate? He'll figure it out.
Behavior and his attempt to hide or get rid of the drugs on his person have made things considerably worse, and his case was brimming with more charges. He was later charged with 1 felony count of possession of cocaine with intent to sell, 2 counts of tampering with physical evidence, and 1 misdemeanor count of use or possession of drug paraphernalia. Prior to the incident, he'd been booked on drug charges 5 times. We have a crazy man who didn't really steal a cop car, but was busted trying to steal a train. In Columbus, Ohio on June 7th,
freaking Wyatt Earp?
Columbus officers received a distress call from
damn.
the Norfolk Southern
Talking
Railroad.
about Jesse James in action now.
Police department reporting that a person was
Yeah,
lying on
go
the railroad
figure.
tracks. And as the train approached,
That
he managed to
figures.
evade the locomotive, but he then started throwing rocks, breaking windows, and finally climbing atop the engine. Here's what happened when off.
I'm telling you right now, that son of a bitch throws a rock at me like that, I'm going to shoot him. That's a deadly weapon. Can cause bodily harm if that rock hits me. I'm going to shoot him off that train.
Officers arrived on the scene.
Drop the fucking hammer! Now! Drop it! Drop it! Drop all of it! Drop it on the ground! Everything on you now! Drop it all! Drop all of it! No! Drop it down! Drop it down!
What you gonna do? You gonna kill me? I'm Jesus. Don't kill Jesus.
Drop it down, sir.
You believe?
Sir? I don't call him
No,
sir.
drop it
Hey, you
down.
piece of shit, drop it or I'm going to drop you.
We have MCR.
Wow.
Hey, get a taser out.
These stupid ass officers make this job 10 times harder than what it needs to
Come
be.
down, sir. Come down. Come down. Come down. I'm not playing with games with you, buddy. Right now you are.
Are you gonna shoot me with my hands behind
Put the
my back?
flares down.
I'm gonna cuff up.
Put the flares down.
I have the torpedo.
Put the flares down. And put your hands out.
As you saw in the video, the officer called in for MCR, the Mobile Crisis Response Unit. This is a special unit in the police department that's trained to deal with mentally unstable people or calls related to substance abuse. The suspect decides that he's done with talking, and he jumps off the front and goes inside the train. The officers quickly follow behind him.
Hey, come out again, bud.
Oh yeah, they really ran in there, didn't they?
What? I don't know what the he has, dude. Yeah, but if he's lighting them. Open him up.
Oh, you're gonna pull your taser. You idiot. He's on something. It's gonna have zero. You should have your gun out. You don't know what other weapons he has. You know for a fact he's got 2 flares, which could do a lot of harm. If he touches you with one of those lit flares, guess what? Your skin is melted. You're in the burn unit for the next 6 weeks. No way. I am not going to pull out a piece of plastic when I'm dealing with somebody with weapons.
The officers know that the suspect is armed. He had a hammer that he threw to the ground and
Yeah,
still...
they know he's armed, but let's pull out our taser, not our gun.
Had flares in his hands when he entered the train again. These flares could be used to burn or to blind the officers, and since the suspect has already been inside the train previously, they don't know if he's hidden any other dangerous weapons inside. The officers walk around and enter from another entrance.
Get him from the back.
This where?
They got a taser. A dumbass cop that doesn't know what to do. You don't pull a taser. You don't... Hey. Yeah, let's just pull out the plastic piece of shit. He's got real weapons, but we're just gonna pull out our taser.
Yeah.
A second group of officers arrive on the scene and open the door from where the suspect initially entered. The suspect was right at the door, so the officers didn't even have to go into the train to pull him out.
Let me see your... It's a flare. Hey, what's up, man? Let me see your hands.
Give me your gun.
Okay.
Don't hear.
I throw him off the freaking train. See, he's not crazy. What is he saying? Don't kill me. He's not crazy. He knows exactly what's going on.
Search.
That's what we want.
I'm lying. This is a publicity stunt. All the world will listen. Muslims, we're not evil. Christians, we both right. We believe in Jesus. Why we
No, he's doing evil shit, Trooper. There's a difference. And if he was taken off planet Earth tonight, nobody's going to give a shit.
Just how do we get him down?
A menace to society that the world can live without.
Stop using his gun.
Alright, we got stairs over here.
Hang on.
How long does it take 9 freaking officers to get a pair of handcuffs? They've had him in this position for how long? A minute? And where nobody's got any cuffs?
Now we're gonna hand him down.
Yeah.
The officers helped the suspect off of the train, but it was a much harder ordeal for the officers than they had anticipated. They were afraid that the suspect might push an officer down or maybe make a break for it.
You just shove him off the freaking train. Stop resisting. That's it.
Instead, before getting off the train, the suspect simply asked really random questions.
Who do you want to be the president, Trump or who?
It doesn't matter who the president is.
Who's the sheriff of Columbus Police? Don't kill me.
Oops.
Walk.
Stop resisting.
Y'all put me in jail 6 years unjustly. 6 years unjustly. Mark Collins, go call Mark Collins. Let me face my accusers. You never let me face my accusers. Stand here. Spread your feet.
Dumbass.
Don't look at my though. He's looking at that. Pat around his back here.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna look at your little Pee Wee Herman.
Y'all should have a machine.
No problem.
Sit down. Why is all these
Yeah, that figures.
Put your feet in the car,
That
sir.
figures.
Mother.
Yeah, we're in Ohio. Treasonous piece of shit state.
This seatbelt's
Sadly, we don't know what the suspect was charged with or what happened to him after he went to jail, but it is presumed that this was an MCR case and that the suspect was not in his right mind.
He was in his right mind.
When
He said,
officers
"Don't
received
kill me."
late-night calls
He was
to ask
perfectly in his
they
right
only
mind.
realized one thing: trouble. And there's no doubt that the young Karen in this topic was up to no good. The officers were dispatched to a physical altercation in the street, and they were met with an obnoxious blonde model blaring music from her car. Unfortunately, things would only go downhill from here.
Miss, what are you doing?
Just nothing, leaving.
What are you doing here?
I just drove past and they wanted to fight me because I'm white.
Do me a favor, turn your car off.
Correct.
I'm white myself. That doesn't make sense. They would hate me too.
Right, it doesn't.
07 is out at 209 board. Which one? Who's the caller? Hey, hold on. Who's the caller?
I don't know. I believe there are them in front. I didn't call them because she wants to like fight me, and she got out the car, and I'm with my kid.
All right, you guys.
Yeah, I'm coming from Atlantic City to come fight this girl.
We're having a party. We're just started. I just got here. I haven't even drank. I just got here. I picked up my friends.
Right, and I'm dressed for the occasion. Thank God.
And she came out the car, and I'm talking to my friend because he just got here. So I'm like, "Hey, you just got here," and she is like, "What?"
What did the officer do wrong here? Can anybody tell me what this officer, he's already screwed up, royally screwed up. A life or death screw up. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Correct. Trooper, correct. He let that suspect walk away and go back to her car. He just got there. He doesn't know that she has a .38 revolver sitting in her driver's seat. He has no clue what weapons are in that car or on her person. And you're going to let her walk away. I'd have grabbed it. No. You stay right here. You move again, I'm going to put you in cuffs.
She whistled at me. What? No, like, she was doing this weird and then I stopped. And
does anyone know where this lady's coming from?
The cops can't talk to the witness in peace without
Here's
the blonde
dumbass
Karen
again.
chiming in. Her constant sarcasm is definitely not going down well. Her reasoning for getting out
I like her sarcasm. I think it's cool.
and confronting these people
You
is
go,
absolutely
girl.
ludicrous too, and we can't see how anyone would take her seriously.
What brings you to Asbury Park?
Just,
Now we know we're dealing with fucking social workers. Now we know we're dealing with freaking social workers. You see this piece of shit with a badge that's got a beard? Yeah, we already know.
driving by.
Let's be honest. Let's start honesty, okay?
Okay.
What are you doing here in Asbury Park?
I have no family.
You have no family, so what brings you to Asbury Park from? Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
She was going there to buy drugs. The officer knows it. She knows it. Why are you even asking the question? I don't need to ask. I already know.
All right, Chipotle. Look me up.
Chipotle?
AP. Yep. AP.
Is it in New Jersey? How do you know?
You want to try again?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
gonna
you've been
try
arrested
again.
before?
Yeah.
For what?
Assault
What else?
on an officer.
Okay, what else?
That's it.
No narcotics?
Nope.
No?
Go ahead. All you want.
Okay.
My consent.
Is that an open container of alcoholic beverage under your seat?
No.
Oh, it looks like
Not
it.
open. Closed.
No, the one under your seat.
It's a rental.
Yeah, but you're still
It's
sole
a rental.
proprietor of the vehicle.
Okay, but I don't drink beer.
Yeah, the last person that rented it left an open container under it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And what?
What else is in the car?
Her attitude definitely doesn't sit well with the cops, and her stupid excuses aren't getting her anywhere. We highly doubt that a rental company would give you a car with an open bottle of beer under the seat. in
They
any
wouldn't.
case.
Because they wash it and vacuum it and clean it all out before they rent it again.
Now that the cops know she has a history of assaulting police officers, they know they have to be on high alert.
I'm not lying. Officer, I'm telling you, they f***ing whistled. They were like, it made me want to fight. So
How'd you get over here?
I just drove.
What were you doing over here?
I was just driving because my mind. I have, look, you can
What were
look
you-
my
what
history
were you
up.
doing
Look,
over
you
here,
can
though?
look my history up. I have f***ed up history. Okay? I just need to be mindless.
B-Pool, the whole time she's talking, I'm only thinking of one question that I would ask her. What color are your thongs, darling? That's it. I'm a man slut. I would ask that question.
Sometimes. It's better than beating an officer up.
No, Karen. Assaulting random strangers on the street is definitely not better than assaulting an officer.
Okay. Here's what I would do. Of course, I'm not at the scene. I cannot smell her breath, and I don't know what the odors are coming out of that vehicle. They could smell an odor of a green leafy substance. They could smell alcohol. You can't smell cocaine, but not knowing what odors are coming from the vehicle, I would give her a portable breathalyzer test to make sure she's not DUI. And then I would tell her, if she passes my DUI test, get your sexy little ass in that car. Of course, I'd leave the sexy ass out of it. And leave the area. Don't come back here. Good night. That's it. Why would I do that? Because no crime has been committed. It's not illegal to stop on the side of the road and talk to somebody. And that's what she did. Yeah, they were all trying to fight. I understand that, but it takes two to tango. So if you're going to arrest her, you got to arrest the illegal aliens over there too. I would, if she passed my DUI test, which I don't think she would by looking at her face now, I would put her back in her driver's seat and have a good evening, darling. Of course, she's not going to pass my DUI. I can look at her eyes right there and tell you, if she's not drunk, she's high.
Dealing? You shouldn't do either. Her strange reasoning...
I'm out. Exactly. No crime has been committed here.
Needing to be mindless certainly does not excuse her behavior. It seems that the poor people she had the altercation with were attacked unprovoked as...
I'm going to say it's a little bit of both. She's under the influence of alcohol and drugs. And I would know that if I gave her a breathalyzer. And if I was at the scene, I could tell more about her body language if she's under the influence of drugs. And looking at her eyes, I can tell you, I'm pretty damn sure she's under the influence of drugs.
Well,
what's the name on this?
Oh my God. She's really, really... And then you got dumbasses with a beard trying to be police officers. Idiots.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm
What's the
looking.
name on what?
Your driver's license.
Yeah.
Just tell you anything fruitful?
No, not at all.
But here's another thing. She's parked in the middle of the roadway. She's not parked on the side of the road. That's illegal. But that's nitpicking, okay? But the officers never saw her driving. When he got there, she was outside the vehicle. It's only common sense that, of course, she was driving. But that's a gray area. I don't know if I want to go there. I might take her home. I mean, to her house, not my house. Her house.
Okay, miss.
1 second.
Stay over here.
Yeah. You can see me. You can see me.
Listen over here.
Am I moving?
You are.
Okay, I would take her to my house. And yeah, that would be the end of that.
Okay. Good.
Wow.
You can see me.
Listen, just stay over here, okay? Stay over here. I don't want to...
Yeah, we know what you meant.
I'm going to place you under arrest
I need
if
you
not,
to say it
okay?
out loud. Say it out loud.
You're going to be placed under arrest if you don't comply. You understand that?
All right, I understand. I understand.
All right, stop walking around then.
And all kidding aside, though, you got to remember, no crime has been committed from what the initial call was about. That's our probable cause for being there. That's my probable cause for detaining her. From here on out, it is officer discretion, meaning it's up to me whether she goes to jail or not, if I was the initiating officer. If I got the call and I was first on scene, I would take her home. I would probably take her home. That open container, that's nitpicking. I don't give a shit about open container. I know even Georgia has that law about open container. And we use it for, if you're really DUI and, you're one of our regulars that we deal with all the time. Yeah, we go ahead and throw that in there.
I don't care who you're calling.
Has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Her behavior is quickly escalating. And while the cops don't want to put her
Why
in
does he need to be on the... Why do you got to get on the video, dumbass?
She starts acting erratic and expects the person on the phone to magically make the cops disappear. When she redials, it goes to voicemail, and we're getting some serious secondhand embarrassment for her part.
You guys are dummies. Look around. There's a fucking couch full of fucking bed bugs and mics. And you guys are okay with that. That's up. You're up. You're up. You're up.
Listen, stop making a scene before you get locked up.
What scene?
Stop making a scene.
Okay, what am I gonna get locked up for?
For disorderly. So stop making a scene.
God, I'm so disorderly. You're right.
Yeah,
stop
it.
Know what everybody in their houses are doing right now?
Let me take a video of myself.
What they're doing.
Let me take a video of myself. Yes.
Nice. There's kids around here, and you're making.
So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 officers on the scene for one little girl. That is pathetic, ladies and gentlemen. Now, a lot of you will say, well, you know, the other officers aren't doing. That's a waste of resources. And when I say resources, I'm talking about taxpayer dollars being wasted on one scene. I didn't need anybody. I could have handled this by myself. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Well, I didn't have enough money to buy the t-shirt, but yeah, I've done it. Jesus Christ.
Very nice. Good job.
Yeah, I'd say about 87 pounds with a red thong. I'm calling it Texas. I'm saying she's got a red thong.
Making this more difficult than that. Put your hand closer to my face.
Of course, in all honesty, when you're on the scene, you can't say shit like that, okay? That's unprofessional. You'll get complaints about sexual harassment. You can't ask her what color her thongs is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding, okay?
Karma.
Where are you going?
The cops are already getting tired of her bratty behavior.
Now, see, this is what I want you to understand. I don't want it on that white thing. The officer said to her, if you don't calm down, we're going to arrest you for disorderly. Right then, why are the officers there? If they're not going to arrest her until she becomes disorderly, then they're there to escalate. Just say, have a good night then. We're out of here. But you've got to leave before us. We're not leaving you here because we don't want to come back and there's a 10-10 in progress. So let's go. You go home. But it's like they're just hanging around waiting for her to get more disorderly.
Turns out, this would be the first of many nonsensical ramblings coming out of her mouth. She takes turns trying to swear at all the officers who've gathered here, and even starts.
I would love to walk on a treadmill with her, I'm just saying.
Hand in one officer's face. This is going way over the line.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. You keep.
See what I'm saying? They just waited until they talk about officers escalating the scene. That's what this is. If she had done something to be arrested for, they should have arrested her 15 minutes ago, right? No. They all hung around in their little glee club with their beards, waiting for her to do something to get arrested for. Look how many officers there. I wouldn't even called for backup. I'd have been there by myself. One patrol unit, one officer. I could have handled it. Wow. Okay, I've got to go to the little girl's room, and I'm going to leave this running, and I'll be right back.
Listening. 31513. You don't listen. How old are you? 25. Then act like it. I don't know what your deal is tonight.
Mine?
You just want the attention. Well, guess what? Now you got it. Okay, let's go. You can go back here. Okay. You got her stuff?
I got you, BT. Don't worry.
The cops have reached the limit of their patience with her, and it's so satisfying to see this entitled Karen being placed in handcuffs. That's what you get for treating the cops like you're running the show. Unfortunately, she would not learn her lesson, and there's a world of drama the cops would still have to deal with.
He's a f***ing d***. His f***ing small Yo, hey, yo! You're hurting me. Ow!
Stop going away.
You're hurting me. Ow!
Let's go.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Sit in the car. Sit in the car. There you
Ow!
go. Sit in the car.
Ow! Ow! What am I doing wrong?
You're not sitting down.
I'm f***ing 110 pounds.
I'm gonna have one female 41.
From being aggressive with the cops to claiming that they're hurting her, this woman truly pulls out all the stops. It's clear that the officer was not roughhousing her by any means, and if the cuffs are hurting her, it's entirely her own fault. Loading her into the cop car was not an easy feat, and her complaints were not about to stop anytime soon.
All they had to do is let her go home. They did not have to stand around there until it escalated, and that's what they did. That's bullshit. How do you expect her, how she's going to act like that when you got 7, 8, 9, I might have missed 2 or 3 cops that I didn't even count. Look, darling, you're not trying to fight them? Okay. Give me that open container. You're not taking that with you. Okay, you have a good night. Go straight home. If I see you out tonight, I'm going to pull you over. And then I'm going to do a lot of DUI testing on you. Of course, no, I would have tested her for DUI before she left the scene.
You think you're in an Uber right now? Huh? You think you're in an Uber right now?
See, even the officer, why is he talking to her? No reason to escalate.
Okay. Yeah, you don't say.
No, it's not that fucking say that.
Okay.
You suck at driving.
I do?
Yeah, you just did it first.
People said you suck at driving.
Who?
People said you suck at driving.
Me?
Yeah.
We're not sure if the woman is...
Do you guys see that? A professional, supposedly, police officer is going to argue with the suspect in the backseat that's cuffed. Do you really want that footage going into court?
Purposefully trying to irk the cop, or if she really is in such an incoherent state of mind. With everything we've seen so far, we can confidently guess how the rest of the investigation's gonna go once they arrive at the police station.
Now my head's bleeding.
I would have took her ass to the house.
I can't.
Step out. Your head?
Yeah.
Step out. It's not bleeding, but okay.
Feel it.
Huh?
I promise you, I would have took her
There's
home.
no blood.
Bleeding.
It's not bleeding.
Bleeding.
You're not bleeding.
I'm bleeding. I need medical.
She wouldn't be at the
Okay,
jail.
step out.
Can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this girl did nothing to be arrested for. We've seen a lot worse disorderly conducts on these videos, and they didn't get arrested for it. We've seen it. She didn't do anything to get arrested. The officer should have done a DUI test, make sure she's not intoxicated, and then take her ass home. If she is. If she's not, let her go home. 100-proof guy! Bam! Thank you, buddy. Ha ha ha! We got a raid! Thank you, buddy! Wow!
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't. My head hurts. My head hurts.
All of a sudden?
Yes.
Be like, darling, I got some Tylenol next to my bed at my house. Do you need some? I'm a man slut. What do you want me to do?
All of a sudden, okay. Come inside. We'll call first aid.
I had so many.
You want to go to the hospital?
No. We're going to take the cuffs with us. Don't worry. Here, I'll take them off of you for now, but we'll use them later.
Okay, that's fine.
I got this shit all planned out.
Here.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Feel my head.
No.
It hurts.
Not feeling your head. Come on.
Okay, son, put gloves on, please.
No, I'd feel your head. I'd give her a head massage. Not really. I'm kidding, of course. But there is no reason. Does anybody disagree with me? If you disagree, that's fine. This is America. Or in Canada, in the UK. If you disagree, tell me. But, oh no, Trooper, are you kidding? You don't take her to Motel 6. Ugh. Does anybody disagree with what I'm saying? This girl should not be under arrest. He did nothing to be arrested for.
Get the out of the car.
Look at this.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Look at
Stop.
my fucking
Yeah,
back.
especially if she's in yoga pants like she is now.
I see.
And gentlemen, do you know that 98.7% of women that wear yoga pants don't even practice yoga? Did you also know that 100% of straight men don't give a shit?
I'm hurt.
That's been there.
I'm telling you, I'm hurt. please.
Okay, let's go.
Feigning injury is one of the quickest ways to get on anyone's nerves, and the cop's not buying her story for a single second. She'll obviously receive the medical attention she's requesting, but she seems to just be getting a kick out of being difficult.
Let's go. Come on.
Stop, please,
Let's go.
please.
What?
See, if this was a hardened criminal or a black female, they'd already have ambulance. EMT would already be on the scene, checking her out.
Stop, you hurt my knee.
What are you talking about?
You hurt my knee.
How long are you gonna keep this episode up for?
You hurt my knee.
Okay.
Seriously, please stop. Just like, give me a breath. I need to breathe, please. I can't even breathe.
All right. Well, we get inside. I could take those off.
No, it's not about that.
No, I'd have her phone number for the incident report, Texas. All I'd have to do is take a picture of it. See how my mind's working? Hey, darling. Yeah, this is Officer Patterson. You remember me from the other night? Yeah, I'm the one that took you home. I just want to call and see, are you thirsty? I'm at the Huddle House, and I just thought I'd give you a call if you want to come down and have a Coke.
Well, it's hot in here, so can we go?
Just want to keep you safe, sweetheart.
4 different people now at this point. Please stop, please stop.
Come on, we gotta go
I
inside.
drove by. I don't know where the I am.
Relax.
My
You
phone
don't
will
know.
show you everything. I have the GPS on.
All right, come on. We're not gonna have an episode here. I have everything. Let's talk inside. Come on.
Please stop grabbing me.
Okay, again, does anybody think that this girl should be arrested? I'm saying she should not even be in the Sally Port. If she was DUI, I'd probably take her ass to the house. I'd put her in the back. I'd pat her down, happily pat her down, and I'd put her in the back seat of my patrol unit, and I would take her ass home. I'd have another officer follow me in her car, depending on where she lived. If she lived, in the next county over, I'm not taking her home. But if she wasn't DUI, I would tell her, you can't be in this area. You got to go. And that's it. End of story.
Going away then and walk with me. You're 25 years old.
What boxes?
I gotta help you because you're not listening. So come on, let's go. Walk. Come on. Let's walk. Come on. Walk.
No, my elbow hurts.
Oh, everything hurts. Let's go. No, this is ridiculous. I'm not playing this game all day. Let's go. Stop pulling away. Stop.
Do you remember in the first one, the black woman that was at the laundromat? That was disorderly conduct. Did they charge her? No, they didn't. But they're going to charge her with disorderly conduct.
Stop pulling away.
Finally, getting her out of the cop car was unfortunately a false sense of progress.
Oh, you said the box. Oh, yeah, the metal boxes. Yeah, that's for our firearm. Ours was inside the jail. I mean, we'd walk down the hall, and just before you enter the jail, there's boxes right there, and you just open it up, put it in there, and grab the key.
And at one stage, she even requested a stretcher. Reality check. This is not some sort of 5-star hotel, and the Karen was definitely pushing her luck.
I feel sorry for this girl. Wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, now, I agree, she probably stopped her car talking shit to the illegal aliens back there. I'm sure she was trying to start a fight. But once we arrived on scene, we de-escalated that fight. Now she can go.
Everything from her knees to her elbow hurts. So much so that she apparently can't even take 2 steps.
What are you on? You're not on drugs?
Oh, yes, she is.
Do I look that stupid?
Oh, yes, she is on drugs.
No, absolutely not. That's disgusting.
Yeah, golden shower.
That's disgusting. All right, stand up so I can take those off.
Relax.
Trooper. You don't get enough allowance from mom and daddy to afford a 5-star hotel room, so stop it.
I want to punch you in the face.
You gotta take the ring off.
The Karen decides to make a super vulgar comment to the cop. This is not only gross, but it also proves the cop's point that she has to be on some sort of drug or substance.
Oh, she
no
is.
normal person acts this way.
No, I agree. I told you back then, she's on drugs. I guarantee it. That's why they took her ass home.
At least not from what we've seen. Thankfully, the officer's suffering would soon come to an end.
And I'll tell you something, all kidding aside, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 months from now, I'd be at Walmart. I don't go to Walmart anymore. I hadn't been in a Walmart since 2017. But back then, I went to Walmart. It wasn't full of hood rats and idiots, that don't know which bathroom to use. So I would be at Walmart, and this young lady would come up to me and say, thank you. Guarantee it. It's happened so many times when I take somebody home, give somebody a break, have some compassion for people. If you don't have compassion, yeah, the law is written, but it's not written in stone. That's why it's officer discretion on which laws I want to enforce. It's up to me if I arrest her or not. It's officer discretion. She would come up to me and say, thank you. Guarantee it.
Can you check the back of my head? I have a concussion. I feel it. No, up here.
Stop.
Like
Move your hand.
that way.
Move your hand.
I went to nursing school.
Seriously, if you have a concussion, you don't know it. You have to let the doctor tell you, you got a concussion. You don't just, oh shit, I got a headache. It must be a concussion.
Okay.
No,
I don't see
you're
any
wrong.
blood. Where?
No, I'm
Point to
telling
it
you,
again.
please.
What?
Help
Point to it again.
Help me help you.
Oh, I love it when she talks dirty to me. Talk to me, darling.
Brown eyes.
Look at that mean face.
Where?
All right, right?
It would look sexier if all she had on was a thong. I'm just saying, it would look a lot more sexier if she was just wearing a thong. She would have my undivided attention then. Where, baby? Where does it hurt? Where? Where's that concussion?
Like this hurts.
I know, I'm a man whore. Sorry. It's in my DNA. I can't help it.
Here?
Yeah.
All right.
You got me.
There's no blood. There's no blood.
No blood doesn't mean no.
I know, I'm just saying, but you said you were bleeding before. I'm telling you that there was no blood.
Felt like it was bleeding.
Okay. Well, there's no
So
blood.
it feels like external trauma.
Okay.
She finally gets the officer to check the back of her head. Big surprise. There were no injuries or bleeding, but you could have easily guessed that as well. Her changes in demeanor and her anger.
No, all she's doing, ladies and gentlemen, any idiot officer could figure it out. She's just delaying the inevitable. Best stream on the YouTube tonight. Hell yeah. Thank you, Tons. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that super chat, man. And both H-E-B and Kroger's are out of Dr. Pepper when you have no choice but to go to Walmart. Then I'd go to Walmart. It's either sit here with no Dr. Peppers or I'd go to Walmart. I would just have to hold my breath as long as possible because it smells like, it's a nasty smell. It smells like Aunt Esther's socks with Grady's face. I mean, it's just an awful smell in Walmart.
Angry facial expressions are quite unsettling.
Thank you, Tons.
And we can guess that she definitely has some mental issues that need to be addressed.
Officer.
What? Did you hear this idiot who's narrating this video? Mental problems that need to be addressed. No, dumbass, she's been arrested for some bullshit charge. She's under the influence of drugs and alcohol both. And she's acting like somebody that's under the influence of alcohol and drugs would act. There's nothing mental about it. Jesus Christ.
No, because you're going to be really sound.
Hi, Mama Mason. Well, wait. I take that back. Hi, Mason. I don't want to say mama and think about a red thong all in the same thought. Okay? It just doesn't work for me, Todd. It doesn't work. Hi, Mason. What color are your thongs?
You're going to be out of here soon.
No. I need my car, my keys, my phone, and then I need to be out of here. If you cannot guarantee me that, then my Dini, I guarantee you.
See, I'll tell you something else they could have done. That's also officer discretion. I could have locked her up. Worst case scenario, I wouldn't have. I'd have took her ass home. If she didn't live in the next county over, if we were around somewhere around her residence, within a 5-mile radius, I'm taking her home. But you can lock her up, put her in the holding cell, and just release her in the morning for her safety. For her own personal safety, I can lock her up and not charge her with anything. I'd charge her with public intox, but then drop the charges in the morning and let her go.
Please give me a phone call right now.
County vehicles from us.
Give me a phone call.
Oh, eternal God, I hope so. Oh, I hope so. Pink puff. That don't even have to be pink.
It's not good.
This woman is really just looking for reasons to be difficult now, since she...
Look at that belly button. Could you imagine the soft butterfly kisses around that butter? Never mind. That has nothing to do with the stream.
She angrily demands all her possessions right after the cop informs her that she'd be out of there soon. We feel sorry for all the people who need to deal with her next. Judging by her track record, this won't be the last time she gets into legal trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, this whole thing was bullshit. You got a social worker that wanted to push his authority. That's it.
This is your property?
Mm-hmm.
Can you sign right there?
When my lawyer is present.
Okay, so you don't want to sign? You don't want to sign this?
Not yet, no.
Okay, this is not going to incriminate you or anything. It's literally
Okay,
just
Oh, she can keep the black sports bra on, Texas. I'm not a titty guy. I'm a butt guy. She can keep her shirt and everything else on.
property. Okay, so you refuse to sign it. Is that correct?
No, not refusing.
Well, what do you call it?
Can I call my lawyer?
Not right now.
You said no phone call.
Yeah. Do you want to sign this or
And
not?
no cavity search needed.
Okay, you don't. Here's the tow chute.
The fact that she doesn't even want to sign the doc.
See, listen, look at all the bullshit they put this young lady through for no reason. And I'm not saying this because she's very, very sexy, because she is. I mean, God, an idiot would realize she's sexy. It has nothing to do with that. She could be ugly, a nasty, ugly girl, and I would have took her ass home. Because the whole thing's bullshit. You remember they all waited around, 7 to 9 officers just standing around, kept threatening her. If you don't calm down, we're going to arrest you. Then what are the officers hanging around the scene for? If you're not going to arrest her immediately, then there's nothing to charge her with. Let's go back 10-8. You have a good night. Not once has anyone said anything about DUI, driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs. None of them said any of that. This whole thing is bullshit. And I would have never charged her with that.
To confirm her own property just makes her look like an idiot.
I would take her to her house, not my house, trooper.
When the second cop comes in, she starts ranting again. They had no choice but to ignore the woman and talk over her. Thankfully, she was just about ready to leave. The woman was relieved.
Can everybody agree that the black female at the laundromat was like 2,000 times worse than her? But they let her drive away with 5 kids.
Based on a court summons, she was charged with resisting and having an open container.
Wait. She didn't resist. What are they talking about? She did not resist arrest. Open container, that's a bullshit charge. And each one of those is officer discretion. I can charge her with the open container, or I don't.
Of alcohol in her car. Only a few months later, she would be arrested for DUI.
Wow. That's insane, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about officers with no compassion for people. Having compassion for people is a must if you're going to wear this badge. I'm not talking about the criminal animals. I'm talking about vehicle stops. Somebody ran a stop sign. They're not a criminal. They violated a traffic law. When the officers got to this scene, no crime had been committed. The illegal alien Mexicans over there, they called the law because she was running her mouth to them. That's not illegal. No crime had been committed. But they stood around until they could charge her with disorderly conduct. That's bullshit. That's almost entrapment. But anyway, let me run to the little girl's room, and we'll come back for Tajuna. Tajuna. Texas. How do you pronounce that? Tajuna? I don't know. Looks like a Biden supporter to me. Anyway, I'll be right back. Because you could get two people that you would know just in your head from experience, they would blow a .23 in a state-administered chemical test of their breath, okay? One I arrest for DUI. The other one I take home. Why? Why would I take one home and arrest the other? Well, first of all, it's on two separate nights, two separate incidents. The one that I arrest, I caught him at 9:30 at night in traffic, zigzagging in and out of traffic. This is a true story. He's putting everybody on the road life in danger. It's 9:30 at night. This idiot is on 441 and I figured he'd blow I said between 2.2 and 2.6, 2.3. So yeah, he's going to get arrested. And it's still officer discretion. I could have took him home. I'm not gonna. He's an idiot. The second person is pulled over on the side of the road with his foot on the brake at 3 o'clock in the morning with no traffic anywhere. He's 2 blocks away from his house. I took him home. Each incident, each case, you got to handle it individually. The law is written, but they also have officer discretion for a reason. It's up to me. I decide on the scene whether he's going to jail, I'm going to arrest him, or I'm going to take him home. Or I don't think he's drunk, I'm going to let him go. Just like this blonde that we just watched. I would have never taken her to jail. She didn't do anything to go to jail. So it is always officer discretion. And unless you can separate each case and have compassion for people Now, if that person that I pulled up behind that was on the side of the road at 3:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning, if he'd have got out yelling and cussing at me, oh, his ass is going to jail. But he didn't. It's up to me. Hey, Lauren.
22. The police noticed a car with an illegal license plate stuck to its back window. The police prepared for a routine traffic stop.
Oh, and Tons, make no mistake. These officers at the scene with that blonde, that was entrapment. They hung around and kept saying, they said it 3 different times, if you don't calm down, I'm going to arrest you. What are they hanging around the scene for? They did not give her a direct order to leave. They didn't say, you need to get in your car and leave the scene. You got to go. You can't stay here. They never once said that. They just stood around their little glee club meeting and kept threatening her that she's going to go to jail if she doesn't calm down. That's entrapment. Bunch of piece of shit social workers.
It would turn into something far more deserving of their attention, all because of the driver's unpleasant attitude.
Here, what's your first name?
Tawana.
How do you spell
Tawana.
that?
That's how you say it.
Florida,
Tawana.
Ohio. Okay. All right. Just sit tight 1 second. She knows she's not supposed to be driving. She already has gotten stopped for this.
What's she doing in there too?
So she's gotten issued a citation for this October 1st. So 6 days ago. She got an attitude too.
Yeah, she did. First thing as soon as I walked up. No, it isn't.
Oh yeah, no, it's not the fact of the matter of knowledge or not. It's the fact of the matter of our 1015ing on this.
Her parents were smoking marijuana when they named her.
Because Bert's going to do a
Probably.
and we'll do our inventory of the vehicle.
Yeah, they were the flower children. They even had a Volkswagen Bug or van, a Volkswagen van with flowers and shit painted all over it. Peace.
The suspect, identified by the officer as Tawana, is already showing a bit of an attitude. Upon checking the database, the officer finds that
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to break it to these social worker cops. Having an attitude is not illegal.
she's already been issued a citation for the license plate issue, and also notes her sassy demeanor. After confirming this, the next step is to conduct a search on the suspect and check what's in her vehicle. But it seems like Tawana has other plans.
I got pulled through every Tons.
My proof
And that's
that I'm
bullshit.
valid and my insurance and all that.
That's
I just
somebody
wanted
with
to
a
make sure
God
you guys-
Step out of the
complex.
vehicle for me.
For what?
Step out of the vehicle
And
for
there's
me.
no
I'll explain
room
everything.
for a God complex in law enforcement.
Step out of the vehicle now. That's an order. If you don't, I will take you out of the vehicle.
Why are you acting like this over a license plate?
It's not over a license plate. Please step out of the vehicle.
What do you mean?
Miss Thomas, please step out of the vehicle.
See, I'm not going to say please. I'm going to say get out of the vehicle now.
This is your last warning to please step out of the vehicle before I remove you from the vehicle. I'm not being rude. Because you're not complying at this point.
I'm trying to ask why do I
told you I would explain
You don't get to ask. I said get out of the car, get out of the car.
that to you when you step out of the vehicle.
I don't feel comfortable stepping out of the vehicle.
Well, are you going to feel comfortable with my hands around your throat, throwing you on the ground? I'm just saying. It's a question.
Okay, please step out of the vehicle. You're being placed under arrest. How's that?
For what?
Driving while license suspended on the first.
My license is not suspended. I just tried to show you that.
Your license still is suspended out of Ohio. You were
No, I just tried to show you that. I
will look at that. Okay, as of right now, you're being detained. How's that?
Are you f***ing serious? My
Step out of
license
the
is
vehicle now.
valid. I'm calling my insurance agent right now.
Okay,
Like right
step
now.
out of the vehicle.
I'm not stepping out of the vehicle, bro. Please don't touch me. Hey, please don't touch me. Hey, what the f***?
Finally. I thought they were going to get a Happy Meal on the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, there's just a rule in law enforcement. It's not written down anywhere. It's just a rule. When you have to snatch somebody out of the vehicle, you put their asses on the ground, face down, not against the vehicle. Because they can still fight if you've just got them against the vehicle. You have more and better control if they're on the ground.
You're now being charged with resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Tawana repeatedly refused to step out of the vehicle, wearing the officer's patience thin. Instead of calmly following the issued orders, she argued and
I'd have
displayed
kept her
frustration,
ass on the
even
ground.
when warned that there would be consequences. This is already considered resisting arrest, but she's not stopping there.
No, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch my phone.
Get the
I'm
phone.
recording this situation.
That's fine. I'm putting your phone down because you're now under arrest for resisting.
Please stop. Go. Oh my God, why are you guys like this?
41, you said 12, 15.
I just tried to show you that I'm valid.
Okay, but
I literally...
See, none of this would have happened if I'd have had her on the ground. Trying to pull her phone out of her. Really? Just grab her by her ponytail and what with your knee in her neck, pull her ponytail and get the phone. She'll drop it.
Just tried to show you.
Because of what I told you why.
No,
you wanted to know why I told you
You
why.
put your knee in her neck while she's on the ground, pull that ponytail, and she'll release that phone.
I have been very compliant.
No, when I tell you to step out of the vehicle.
When you're not telling a person why, that's illegal.
I don't have to tell you why, dipshit. She's got a YouTube law degree. She knows. It's illegal for me to step out of the vehicle unless you tell me why.
The female officer begins patting Tawana down and also informs her that her car will be towed.
Yeah,
Tawana
I
didn't
wish
take
we
this
could,
lightly at
Eternal.
first. However, all of a sudden,
Nasty
she drops her
bitch.
attitude. Now we can watch her act like a victim.
Can I please call somebody so they can come get my car?
Now, if she would have acted halfway decent, again, it's officer discretion. She's on a suspended driver's license. Do I have to arrest her? No. It's up to me. It's officer discretion. If she'd have been a halfway decent human being, because she's saying she didn't know her license was suspended. I don't believe that for a second. They have to have a serve date in order to arrest her for driving on suspended license. And I'm sure the dispatcher gave them the serve date, meaning that she was served at her home or her work, letting her know her driver's license is suspended. So I know she knows, because if there's no serve date, then I can't arrest her for driving on suspended, but I will serve her on the scene. I'll do the paperwork, have her sign it, and give her the paperwork. You've been served. You can no longer drive a vehicle. But I guarantee you, since they arrested her, there's a serve date. Had she been a halfway decent human being, I'd have took her ass home. Is there somebody we can call to come get your vehicle? Because you can't drive it. None of this would have been necessary. But she wanted to be a bitch. See, ladies and gentlemen, when you get pulled over, your attitude means everything. Now, if you get a hold of one of those God complex deputy dogs, they'd write a ticket to their mother. They got shit to prove. Then there's nothing you can do to get out of anything. But your attitude, when you get pulled over, if it's yes, sir, and no, sir, hey, what'd you get me? I think I was doing, what, 72? Sorry, man. It felt like I was doing 50. If you just be cool with the officer, most of the time, you have a good day, man. Slow down. Or, hey, don't run that stop sign again, man. That could have caused a major accident, all right? Be cool. You don't have to be a dick. Only with the hardened criminals. That's who we were a dick to. Not traffic stops. Unless they were a dick. Then this happened.
Please, don't. That's my livelihood. Please.
Seriously, turn at the car.
Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
No.
Do you not realize?
Comply.
No, I was trying
You
to
made the
comply.
situation worse for you.
I was talking to you.
No.
That's bull.
That's not bull.
It is when you have proof that.
Why is this officer arguing with the suspect again? She can just keep running her mouth. I'm not saying nothing unless I'm calling her some stupid name.
Open the door.
Can you please let me call?
I'd be like Shrek. Shrek! Shh.
Call somebody to get my truck, please. That is my only way to work. Please. Please. Oh my God, please. I'm begging you. This is my livelihood.
In the vehicle.
I don't live here.
In the vehicle. Stop making this work.
Now see, if she would have just, her attitude would have been totally different. See, now her attitude is pleading because she realizes she's going to jail. Had she had that same attitude in the very beginning, hey, I know my license is suspended, I was coming from work, whatever. Whatever. If she's cool with me, I'm going to be cool with her. Oh, tons! Another super chat. Thank you, buddy. Ha ha. Thank you, man, very much. Towards your new vest. No, you got to do a donation. The donations go to the vest. Because these super chats, I only get like 70% of that. The donations, I get mostly all of it except the small fee that PayPal sends out. Because if you'll see here, it's still at $169. It's got to be a donation on the donation link to go to the vest. Because like I said, this money here, I only get like 70% of it. All right, let's go.
Yourself. You're already getting charged of resisting.
All I want to do is call someone to get my vehicle, please.
No, by resisting me.
No, I wouldn't do that for her either. She resisted. She wanted to be a bitch when I told her to get out of the car, telling me it's illegal for me not to tell her why. Please, I'm not doing her any favors. But everything would have been totally different, even though she's ugly as hell. I mean, somebody slapped the shit out of her with an ugly branch. I would have still took her ass to her home. I wouldn't have charged her with driving on suspended if she'd have just been cool. I would have had somebody that she knows come and get the vehicle so I don't have to tow it.
And resisting my orders and then trying to pull away from us. I am not.
She should have already been in the car. This officer's an idiot, arguing with a suspect, holding court on the side of the road. That's what he's doing. He's pleading his case to her, and she's pleading her case to him. That's some dumb shit right there. How about we wait till court date to do all that?
I'm not going to work with you on that shit. You make my job harder, I am not going to be nice.
Think about why I did, okay?
It doesn't matter why. I gave you a lawful order to exit the vehicle.
Please listen. Please listen to me. That's all I'm asking you, please.
Speak. You can sit in the vehicle while you speak.
Look, I just got out of living out of my vehicle. I just came down here, okay? I just found out that I was unknowingly driving while under suspension. I fixed that shit yesterday.
Tawana continues arguing, claiming she has paperwork in her phone that'll prove the original issue had already been solved. Even if that were true, refusing to comply with an officer's lawful order will still get you arrested.
Thank you, Texas,
Despite
for
the
even
Victim
thinking
Act,
about
she
me,
still
buddy.
claims she's in the right.
Thank you.
It adds a few not-so-believable claims.
I was told to show you guys paperwork if I get pulled over, and that is what I was trying to do.
Here's the deal, though. When I'm telling you to exit the vehicle, because I have a lawful reason, because on my end...
You didn't
See what he's doing? He's holding court on the side of the road. Get in the car, shut the door. That's it. There's no conversation. There's no debating. Once I say you're under arrest and the cuffs are on, that's it. It's over. I'm not going to unarrest you. Get in the car, shut the door. That's it. It's over.
Tell me. You can't just tell somebody get out of the vehicle.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. That's illegal.
Okay. Have you been a police officer or a lawyer?
Actually, I have plenty of friends who are officers.
Have you?
Doesn't matter if I am. I know that. Yes, actually, I have gone through legal training because I was going to be a fucking lawyer.
Okay. Then you should know when an officer gives you a lawful order.
You guys can order
Correct.
whatever.
He is right, but he doesn't need to be explaining this to her. That's what I'm saying. We're on the side of the road, and he's holding court.
Under arrest.
The officer has had enough.
Social
so he
worker
orders Tawana
dumbass.
to put her legs inside the vehicle. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, all of her screaming turned into intense sobbing.
Put your legs inside.
Please let me call
Put
somebody
your
to get my
legs inside the
vehicle.
vehicle.
Please.
Put your legs.
Please, I am begging you, let me call
Put your
somebody
legs
to get my
inside the vehicle before I go on the other side and I pull you through the vehicle and make you sit
I am begging
inside.
you. I just want to call somebody.
Get your legs in the car.
Please.
Legs in the car.
Please, sir.
Legs in the car.
Please.
Legs in the car.
I'm only asking to let somebody get my vehicle, please.
Your car's being towed. I've already called the wrecker.
Why would you do that, please?
Because you've already tried to freaking resist on us. That's why. Not listening.
No, because
legs in the car.
You're arresting me for some false shit.
No, for driving a license suspended with knowledge and resisting arrest.
No, my license. Ladies
and gentlemen, I was out there for 17 years. I don't even know how many people I've arrested. And it was never this freaking hard to shut the door. Never, not one time. Put your feet in. Put your feet in. If he doesn't, I go around and say, are you and kids through with the cuffs? Go around and shut the door. It's over.
Legs inside the vehicle.
Suspended. It's oncoming traffic, okay? Please.
It's never a good idea to disrespect the cops when they ask you to do something.
Correct.
It always backfires. Finally, she gives in and admits that she has a little something on her that she's not supposed to. It'll now be clear why she acted the way she did in the first place.
Hey, Grey Wolf! Thank you for coming here speaking the truth, sweetheart. Hey, sexy night cop. Finally, someone comes in here speaking facts.
I haven't been smoking. There's no weed in there. I just need somebody to please get my vehicle, please. Please, I have no other transportation.
Is it the book bag that she's looking at right now that has in it?
No, that's my wallet. That's what I told her to get. I just need my phone and my wallet, please.
Okay, but there's weed in your book bag.
No, there's not weed in my book bag. There's a grinder. That's
Okay,
it.
there's a grinder, but they're not going to find anything else?
No. I just, please let me call somebody to get my vehicle, please.
The officers now have to discuss the situation.
I'm not doing her no favors after the way she acted earlier. Tough shit. I'm towing the car. I'm arresting you. If she just would have handled it differently, this whole thing would have been unnecessary. She'd have been driving away. Well, no, she wouldn't have been driving away because her license is suspended.
And make a decision. They noted that she had a previous offense. After this, Tawana still kept trying to convince the cops to feel some sympathy for her. But with her history and the way she acted, the cops couldn't offer her much.
She's suspended, and we issued her a citation for without knowledge literally 6 days ago.
She's driving again.
So you're going to wait till Mama gets to the scene and give Mama an incident report. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, ma'am. You're going to have to get back in your car and go. You can't. She'll be at the jail. Visitations tomorrow. You got to go. I'm not talking to Mama.
Yep.
That's okay. Can you please let me call my insurance guy, please?
Grab your ID and wallet and your phone.
Can you
it's all the
give
same.
him my phone so he can call my insurance agent? Please. Okay. I will give you the code to my phone.
That's true, Texas. You're right. What Texas said on YouTube. But she would have the paperwork in hand that shows me she took care of it. All she's done is ran her mouth about paperwork, but she hasn't produced any paperwork. So.
So you can call my agent, please.
Hold on. Your car's...
Is that officer a man or a woman? Does anybody know? I can't make... I don't know. But that's the kind of officers they're hiring nowadays. Little pansy asses.
Getting towed. You're going to jail, regardless.
And I'm trying to show you I'm innocent? And you're taking me to jail for nothing?
Because you still resisted. That's the issue.
No, you said I was resisting because I...
Yeah, so did I. I thought it was Ellen, too.
You didn't like that.
She's innocent. Her license is good. No, honey.
You know what? Should have some kind of proof that it is.
She's trying to say my insurance agent sent me. The insurance agent don't have
this is a record driver. Is that the record?
Tawana was in trouble from the very start, having been caught behind the steering wheel only 6 days after a citation. Tawana was charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting without violence, and driving on a suspended license. Had she been polite and compliant from the start, she would have been far better off. On the 11th of November, 2023, officers responded to a call about a theft happening at a local gas station in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Cody Anderson was trying to buy some cigarettes, but he didn't have his ID with him, so they couldn't sell him any. He responded by grabbing the cigarettes from the employee and running out of the store. The officers arrived on the scene and immediately talked to the store employee.
Basically what happened is he came in, he wanted to buy 2 cartons of cigarettes, and I said...
She said she had the proof on her phone and the pansy didn't want to hear it. Because I wouldn't have wanted to hear it either. I'd already told her to step out of the vehicle. She's refusing. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Get out of the vehicle. Then we'll work out the other details. But right now, you're getting out of that vehicle, and then she didn't do it. But I'm telling you, before they could charge her with suspended, they had to have a serve date and they had to verify that her license was still suspended. So she didn't take care of anything. She was talking about, I'm calling my insurance company right now. Your insurance company ain't got shit to do with your driver's license being suspended, youngin'.
I see your ID because he looked younger. I didn't recognize him. He goes, I don't have my ID. I'm like, I'm sorry, I cannot sell him.
But once I got her in the car, then I would be willing to, okay, where's your proof that your license is not suspended? Because I've got a serve date and the GCIC still saying that your license is suspended.
And he's like, I'll do anything. What do you want? How much is it going to cost? What do you want? I said, I can't sell them to you. He like grabbed them from my hands and took off running out the door. So I started chasing him, and then I'm like, crap, I'm not supposed to do that. Adrenaline was flowing, and so I said, I'm calling the cops. Well, then Tony said he did drop a $100 bill out there. I can bring him up on video. It's not $100.
I have no idea what it costs.
It's like $200.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any video of the guy?
Yeah. There he's reaching.
Take the 100, charge him for the 2 cartons of cigarettes, put the rest in the envelope, and wait till he comes back. I don't see the problem.
For the cigarettes, Mary grabbed them. There we go. Chase after him.
I'll see if I can identify him and, have him come back and pay for the rest.
25 minutes later, Cody decided to do something even crazier. He ran his car through a locked gate of the La Crosse Regional Airport. Workers at the airport said they saw him doing multiple donuts around one of the airplanes and then driving down the runway before he stopped close to a small jet.
He got on the jet?
He got on the jet.
No, he stole 2 cartons of cigarettes.
I know, before I copied that, he also did display a knife, and I believe he's going to be my theft suspect from Quick Trip Magic Vehicle.
Airplane's ready to start.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I gotta run to the little girl's room. I'm gonna leave this running. I'll be right back.
One time.
Well, let's wait. So we get enough people here. Well, he's got a knife.
Nobody else is on the plane? No, but he has access and he has it powered up. Can you shut it off from here? No.
Yeah, go right through it. He actually just sold 2 cartons. He's up in the window.
Come out.
He's putting it on. Hey,
open
the door. Open the door.
Open the door. Come out. Come out. Grab it now.
Get out now.
I'm gonna beanbag him.
Get out now.
Open it again. I'm gonna beanbag him. Come out.
I don't have another cartridge.
Come out now. Show me your hands.
You have another taser cartridge?
Show me your hands now. Come here. Show me your birthmark. Cross, police. Show me your hands now.
I'll take lethal cover.
Let's move this way. Move this way so we don't cross. You got lethal? Police department, come out now.
I can't see him from there. I can see him over here.
The officers were able to hit Cody once with a beanbag round, but he continued to wave around his knife. One of the officers sneaks up to the plane and deploys a can of pepper spray in an attempt to get Cody out of the plane. However, that only made Cody even more erratic. And then he said something to the officers that no one could have expected.
Police car, come out now!
I will cut you. I am a suicide bomber.
You're under arrest. Come out.
Allah Akbar.
There is no vehicle button.
904, he's saying Allah Akbar and that he's a suicide bomber.
Come out with your hands up. Do it now, sir. Just want to talk and see what's going on. Come on.
My entire life.
All right, come down here and we'll talk, okay?
I'm going to cut my wrist. Okay. Sir, step out of the plane.
Don't force it right now.
Yep, Hughes is coming. K9. I don't feel deployment there or not.
I don't know what the knife.
I know.
Do you guys have any other gas?
See, that's how stupid these idiots are. He's hollering Allah Akbar. He's a bomber, and they got a beanbag gun. What? A beanbag gun. You don't take a beanbag gun to a bombing scene.
Not down at the apartment.
Hey, what's your name, sir? Bobby?
Social worker, pieces of shit with a badge. Don't have a clue on how to do real law enforcement. They wouldn't know how to be a cop if they slapped it in their face.
Come on, we want to talk. No one wants to hurt you.
They have no idea how to be a cop. Fucking social workers, man, they drive me crazy.
Let's just step out of the car and we'll talk, okay? What's your name, bud?
Bag him again. Did he drop the knife? I can't see it.
I can't tell.
No, it's still in his hand.
Drop the knife.
Cody, just come out, man.
Sir, come out. You won't be hurt.
Just come out. We don't want to hurt you.
He's to the right. Yeah, when he crossed the door, he beanbagged him, hit him good, but he still got the knife.
The officers tell Cody that he won't be harmed if he comes out of the plane with his hands in the air. Now, with everything Cody said, it's possible that he's either under the influence of alcohol or he has a mental health issue. Either way, the officers have to get him.
I don't give a shit about his mental issue.
Hands up,
I care about his
Cody,
actions.
just step out here. We will not shoot you. We will not hurt you. If you come out with your hands up, empty. Thank you.
You just threw something else too. Yeah.
It's on the top step. All right, let's see your hands, buddy, and just walk out.
Odie, just come out. Keep your hands up, Odie, okay?
Look at these cowards.
Just drop it. Drop it.
What is that shield? What is that shield gonna do? The other guy on the other side don't have a shield. Why does this guy get a shield? Stupid fucking officers, man. I'm embarrassed to call them officers. They're idiots.
Drop it. Show us your hands now.
Another taser.
Drop it now.
To the left.
What are you talking about, another taser? What are you gonna do, tase the steps?
Go up with the shield if you're gonna tase him.
We didn't have any shields.
You gonna tase him?
Look at these cowards. Look at them.
Slow it down.
Like little chipmunks going up the stairs. Cowards.
Do you talk to me? What's your plan today? Do you have any explosives with you? What kind of explosives do you have? C4? Where did you get that? Government?
Cody threatened to blow the airplane up with C4 explosives, which he claimed he got from the government. He told the officers that he had a dead man switch and 2 handguns on the plane. Cody tells the officers that he'll give them the switch if they allow him to go to the bathroom first.
I can't let you take it, but we can get you to a bathroom. We can have you come down here and then we can get you to a bathroom. I can tell you that. There's one right in the hangar. Well, we can only back up if you're starting to come out, though, bud. Come on, you're not moving, man. Because I got shot in the leg. Okay, well, we'll get you some help for that. But
I agree, Eternal.
If we move, okay? Come to the top of the stairs. Come to the top. Up, and I'll give you the bomb. Okay, come to the top of the stairs. No. Come on. No. We're back pretty far, man. Back off, and I'll give you the bomb. Well, we backed up, and you didn't come to the stairs. You're still within range of the C4, so you didn't really get it. Okay, you can't back off that far. We'll take 2 more steps back if you come to the top of the stairs. Okay, Cody, we're going to throw you a little camera to look at, okay? You can talk to it. All right, it's going to be right in the middle here.
According to the staff here, there's not anybody else.
If that piece of shit doesn't have a hostage in that plane, and I don't think he does, why are these officers not fucking blitzing the inside of that plane? He doesn't have a bomb. There was no bomb reported at the convenience store. He was doing donuts with his car in the runway. Please. You gotta call bullshit sometimes.
Just keep lethal in there, though. Somebody. If he does have a gun.
Cody, I can't hear you. You gotta come to the stairs.
They're all shot.
Come on out, brother. We'll get you to the bathroom.
He just stole 2 cartons of cigarettes from Quick Trip. Same suspect.
So you can clear your
The officers talk a bit and realize that there's an even bigger problem at the moment. If Cody even has a slight idea of how to fly a plane, he could easily turn the plane and take off. Luckily, workers at the airport realize that they can disable the jet's battery at the back of the plane, and all the officers have to do now is get Cody off that plane without anyone getting hurt.
Yep. And he dropped $100 for the cigarettes. Accidentally, of course. Don't forget your tasers, you idiots. Okay, where's the bomb? Get the kill man switch, dumbass.
Clear the rest quick. There, Beck.
Cigarettes here.
There's my stolen cigarettes.
Yep.
Found my stolen cigarettes. He's my suspect in my cigarette theft case too.
There you go.
Well, I think there's more than 20 on the scene over some cigarettes.
I don't know if they hit him or not.
Cody got 6 charges after this incident, with felony counts of attempted carjacking with a weapon, attempted robbery with threat of force, making terrorist threats, bomb scares, failure to comply, and misdemeanor criminal damages to property. La Crosse officers gave this case to the FBI, so Cody might even get more charges added. Cody Anderson's cash bond was set at $500,000, and as of right now...
Now, the reason they turned it over to the FBI is because this happened at an airport. It's federal.
Cody might get a plea deal and be sent to the Mendota State Hospital. We're heading to Ohio, and a girlfriend who's as wild...
Oh, shit. Why can't we go to Alabama or Mississippi? You know, like a real law enforcement state. Why do we got to stay in these treasonous piece of shit states?
How is the state's reputation in modern-day internet culture? In November 2023,
no, I didn't see that, Tons. Yeah, Arkansas.
He hadn't been in contact
Oklahoma
with the family for some time, and the mother
Arizona.
thought the girlfriend may have turned off his phone.
But not
The police
Ohio.
arrived, and the man said he had simply lost the device. However, not long after, the man's sister checked up on him and found that the girlfriend had taken the man's phone and laptop. The cops arrived and encountered the man, his abusive girlfriend, and his sister at the residence.
I told you, I try to be nice. Austin, you have his stuff. I don't have his stuff. I asked you to get your things nicely. Austin, my stuff is everywhere. Austin, no, you don't.
I promise.
Tanya, not Tanya? Okay, got it.
If I get to stay with him.
Listen, you two can step outside together. Come here.
With everybody, Austin, protect our stuff. Make everybody come outside. Austin, everybody. Don't leave anybody in here alone with your stuff. I'm trying to
everybody.
protect all of our stuff.
Nobody.
Austin, they're trying to
Don't leave them with your stuff.
Okay. Let me take the sister. Come out here.
They're trying to separate us. Look.
Shit, she's making me nervous.
Do me a favor. Step downstairs for me. I'll come back down here and talk to you in a minute.
Is in that bag that she won't get back. His computer and his phone. All of our stuff is together. He's getting ready to plug it in. That's all they care about is your computer and your phone. Think about it.
Because that's
all.
mine.
Your sister. Back up. Why does he care about your computer phone? Why does that?
Because
it's his phone, which you can have.
Hey,
you know that. Why do you don't tell him where it's at? I don't. He was.
First thing, ladies and gentlemen, and this officer that's at the door that we're seeing is Cam. He's trying. But you don't have this going on in a doorway, because when shit hits the fan, there's no room to maneuver. You're kind of stuck between the door jamb. You want to get this outside. Pull him out and then her out and get him in the open.
Plug it in. Austin, why are you doing this?
Come here, Austin.
Austin, you're protecting.
Come here.
Austin.
In the very first minute, we're already seeing
No
so
way.
many red flags.
I am not going to have this in a doorway. They've got the advantage if the shit hits the fan.
Here. One of the officers is taking the man outside the residence.
That's
while
what he
they're
should
dealing
do.
with the woman. However,
Absolutely.
pay close attention to her actions all throughout this segment, as she'll do anything to try and manipulate her boyfriend and the officers all throughout the process. As the girlfriend is still causing a scene, the officer talks to the man candidly and calmly.
Do you want her in the house with you?
Austin.
I was just trying to help her to get. You want her to stay in the house with you?
What the hell is going on?
I need to figure out. I don't want them to leave.
Not separate us, Austin.
Or do you want them to stay?
We were going
Or
to
do you want her to leave?
Austin, your family didn't even want you to spend Thanksgiving this year, Austin.
I'm in.
We were going to spend Thanksgiving together. Austin,
talking. Stop
you said
talking.
you believed.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Austin,
Hey, listen. Last time. Stop talking for 5 minutes and let me talk to him. You got me.
You
Listen.
can see him.
Stop.
Can you talk to us together?
No.
Why
I'm
can't we
talking
be
to
together?
Austin.
Because this isn't Austin. Exactly. Look, we can never be together. Why?
Just wait. I am talking to him. I'm not trying to take him away.
I don't know what's going on either.
If you just wait. If you wait 5 minutes.
If this female officer would do her job, the male officer wouldn't have to try to talk to the male and talk to the female. He's doing both. Because the waste of a uniformed female officer who should not be in a uniform is they're doing nothing, just like they normally do.
And let me talk to Austin.
If you ever needed a real definition of what a gaslighter is, this woman might be the perfect example. There's a lot to unpack here, and the man, Austin, is visibly fed up by all this. The cops are doing their best to calm the woman down, but
They're
there
not
seems
doing
to
their
be no
best.
reasoning with her.
That woman just
She
standing there,
keeps
that
talking
woman officer just standing there looking at her, letting her do whatever she wants.
over them, trying to emotionally manipulate everyone inside.
Okay.
The officer calmly talks to Austin.
Been there,
and
done
very
that.
reasonably presents the situation and some of the rational options
Useless.
in front of him, but the woman's just not backing down.
Austin, this is your place. You tell me what you want.
Austin.
And that's what's going to happen.
I don't know if I don't get her.
No.
You just don't know what you want.
No, we're not. Why is this involved property? I thought it involved his safety. What you guys care about his property is not his safety.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you one more time. Okay?
Austin,
I need you
please
to
come
calm
here.
down.
See? Who has to step in? The officer's trying to deal with the male outside, figure out what he wants to do, and he's having to deal with the female inside because this female officer's not doing her job. She's got the same authority as this male officer. Yeah, I've been there, done that before.
Austin,
calm
all
down.
I care about is
A
your
waste
property,
of a
not your
uniform.
safety. Think about it. That's all
Look
you're
at her.
responsible for is your property. First last name
Looks like she should be in the 10th grade.
Austin, please come back to me.
She's probably going to get a little bit hurt because I'm going to take him downstairs. Come on. Let's go downstairs and talk.
Don't separate us.
I'm not trying to take you away from your place. I just want to take you downstairs so then you can actually talk to me without her. All right?
You saved me.
All right.
And then
If you settle down, right?
No. No talk. Don't talk to her. Come on, let's go downstairs. All that's going to do is escalate the situation. We got them separated. The moment I got them separated, we'd have went down the stairs.
I'll sit down if you don't leave my side.
Settle down.
Then come to me. Don't leave me. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Don't leave me, Austin. Please don't leave me.
Hey, he's not a Brad Pitt. I don't understand why the woman's so hell-bent in keeping in a baby Huey here. I don't get it. I mean, he hadn't even had a shower today. He hadn't washed his hair or nothing. We're not talking about Brad Pitt there, sweetheart.
Very likely that Austin feels some emotional attachment to this woman. At the same time, he also feels very conflicted and is by now aware that his girlfriend's extremely manipulative. Apart from talking nonstop and playing a victim, notice the tone of her voice and how she's trying to play into his emotions.
And look at the female officer. I'm just pointing this shit out because a female officer is a waste of a uniform. What is she doing? Just like 99.9% of the other female officers would do. Nothing.
Her next line is just borderline comedic. Fortunately, the cops are handling this, and Austin's sister is also there to talk some sense into him.
Hey, listen.
He's trying to block our sight, Austin.
Will you listen to me?
Hey, Austin, remember your dad wants to talk to you? Who you didn't
See, the male officer's trying to communicate with Austin. But the female officer's not doing her job, so he's having to do both.
for 24 hours.
Exactly, Mind of Z. And guys, I'm not being mean. I'm talking from experience dealing with female officers. They're a waste of a uniform. When the shit hits the fan and everything goes chaotic, women think emotionally, men think logically. It's how God made us. And they ain't worth a shit when everything hits the fan.
You're good.
They fall apart. They don't know what to do.
Go down and talk. Go ahead and go down and talk.
And shit ain't even hit the fan here, and this female officer like, what do I do? I'm just gonna stand here in the doorway.
Freaking out, settle down.
As long as you stay up here with me, Austin.
He's gonna go talk to his dad on the phone.
Why do they want to separate us? They won't even let me out to you. You have to come to me. Can I stay?
Listen.
Austin, look at me.
Listen.
Don't give it to them, Austin. Don't give it.
Okay, obviously, Henrietta here got around the female officer.
Don't show him where it's at.
Listen.
Don't show him yet. Can I come in, Austin?
And the biggest safety concern to me is these stairs that's behind her. Those are concrete stairs. You don't fall down those stairs without making a trip to the hospital afterwards. if you're lucky. That's a big concern of mine. That's why I would have took Austin down those stairs when I got him separated. We're not going to stand here on the balcony out front and talk because the stairs is still a threat.
No.
Austin, don't show them. You have to plug my phone in. Austin.
There's no question. It's
Here's
always
this
good for
dumbass
the cops to
again.
have cameras on them.
You don't have to be
Apart
on the
from
video,
sharing these
man.
stories with
Just
the world,
use your voice.
It's also possible to review any culprit's words and actions. The woman mentioned that Austin should not show something to the police and that he should first plug her phone in. This is just another one of those red flags that's not going to help her.
Exactly.
However, the woman keeps asking.
See what Eternal said on YouTube? He said, I would have had the woman in cuffs immediately. Absolutely. If I'm detaining her, I can cuff her without arresting her. I don't have to place her under arrest. She's being detained. I would have put her in cuffs immediately because she's the primary aggressor on this scene. And to de-escalate, you put her in cuffs so she's not a threat. You're exactly right, Eternal.
And now she's going to get even more persistent.
Don't shut the door, Austin. Austin, no. Austin, no. Austin, he's smiling. Let me in. Austin.
Just calm down,
Austin, Austin, they're smiling. Let me in.
God damn, guys. You know what? We need to figure out where Austin lives. Number one, find out if he's ever written a manly book to give us some tips and tricks. Because obviously, Austin is doing something right that we aren't doing. I mean, hey, Austin, do you flicker your tongue? What do you do? Do you twist it back? What? I want to know. What's making this woman go all crazy and shit because she's 6 inches away from you? I need to know.
Don't give it to me. No, you guys have been hurting.
Put your hands on me.
Dang it. Austin is the man.
Austin, get out. Austin, you have to save me. Austin, don't give it to him. What the is going on? Austin. No.
5. You want to head this way?
Austin, come on, they're going to take me away. He said I could stay. I have it written down. He said I could stay.
Listen, just calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
Austin,
He's
open
in
the
there
door.
talking.
Open the door, Austin. I can't see you. Let go. Let him open the door.
No, the door's
Austin. Austin, please don't. Show them, Austin. They just got us separated. They got me on the outside and you on the in.
We clearly cannot see the cop's face, but whether he was smiling or not, as the woman...
See, she's not ugly. She's not ugly at all. I need to talk to Austin. Me and Austin needs to have a conversation. He's the man.
Keeps saying isn't really important. This was yet another one of her attempts to keep pushing her narrative and manipulate Austin.
Yeah,
However,
she's cute.
She's getting really desperate, and it's not working out for her. With each new word she utters, the cops get more annoyed, although they're still trying to solve things the nice way.
You're not allowed to do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, most of the time you cannot solve issues like this the nice way. You get to the scene, you take control of the scene, you give orders and make sure they follow those orders to keep everybody safe and to keep everything de-escalated. When you try to do it the nice way, everything escalates.
You have to let us see each other. You're breaking the rules, Austin. 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 Okay, watch out. I'm gonna walk out. Austin, can I still stay, Austin? Can I come back in?
See, Eternal said on YouTube, Stone Cold Steve Austin. See, I knew it, Eternal. When I used to watch Steve Austin, Stone Cold, drinking all those beers in that ring, I knew one day he was going to have this big-ass beer belly. See what's happened to him?
Austin, can I come in? Austin, can I come in?
Hey, listen,
Austin.
You're gonna get me with life.
No, Austin. Right, so all you have to do is end this.
Let her come up here. Who's on the phone?
Can I come in?
The phone. Yep.
Austin, can I come in?
See, this female officer is worthless. Just worthless.
Austin, my dog's in there. Can I come in, Austin?
And see, the sister that just came up the stairs, no. You, ma'am, you stay your ass down at the bottom of those stairs. You don't come back up those stairs again.
They're not letting me in.
You are.
Don't shut the door. Listen, Austin.
So you gotta watch those stairs. Jesus, those stairs make me nervous.
Austin, don't leave me. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin.
Hey, stop.
No.
You just grabbed me, all right?
I didn't grab you.
Everybody's
Everybody's been hurting me and I don't know why.
No one's touching you.
Austin, do not show your sister.
Well, now she remembers that her dog's inside. On a serious note, she stoops to a new low by not wanting Austin to talk to his sister. On top of all this, she's really close to getting into physical contact with the officers. However, we can't help but chuckle at least a little bit.
But see, the officers do not have control of this scene. It is going to escalate.
At what she says next and how the cop responds.
What the is going on? What is going on?
I want to know what's going on with you.
Me too.
Do you need help?
No.
Are you going? Is something going on?
No.
So we better.
We're weeping.
We're getting married.
Oh shit, the female officer spoke.
I'd like to talk to him, please.
Well,
She would have already been in cuffs.
have a lighter, please. Do not.
Not under arrest, but in cuffs.
Ma'am.
maybe.
Austin.
Hey, listen,
Wait.
listen. What I'm gonna tell you is,
Okay.
you're not gonna tell me what to do. First
I'm
off,
not
you got
trying
that,
to.
okay?
Yes.
You understand that?
I'm looking for a lighter to smoke a cigarette.
All right.
Go downstairs, smoke a cigarette.
I'm not leaving Austin.
Right now, you are.
Why?
Yeah, see, we
Because
gotta
I'm
find out
telling
what
you, you're going
Austin's
to right
trick
now while they're
is.
talking. Okay, you're causing more of an issue right now than what needs to be.
Austin.
There's people in 1003 is trying to sleep and they can't because you're out here yelling.
We tried to get them up because they have kids stuff out here.
At what point? The jacket? That's kid stuff?
Austin.
The only thing? The rest of the stuff is attire?
Although the whole background isn't entirely clear from the
Gotta
footage,
love
it
female
seems that the
officers
woman has a
ruining
child
one
or
marriage at a
children from
time.
previous
Yeah.
partner. Anyhow, after some more
I've dealt
shouting
with
from
them.
her end and some back
And they're
forth with the
worthless,
cops,
man.
the woman once again goes full-on guilt tripping and tries to provoke Austin to act somehow. At the same time, the cops at the scene are getting seriously irritated with her behavior.
Austin.
Really? It's taken this long for them to get irritated by her behavior?
Austin, this cop is trying to make me go downstairs. Austin, only you can make me leave. What the
Oh,
What is going on?
I don't know. What's going on? You tell me.
Austin, you have to let me back in, please.
I can't tell you what's going on.
Austin.
But what I can tell you is you're really too close to me. If you would, scoot back.
Can you give me a lighter?
Yeah, if you want a lighter, I'll get you a lighter.
Where's it at? Austin, can I have my stuff?
Hang on.
Austin, please give me my stuff. Austin, they're taking me away.
All right.
Okay, can I ask what's her boyfriend's name again? I forgot.
Let's go downstairs.
Hi.
Let's go downstairs. Come on.
Austin.
Come on. Let's go downstairs.
My stuff, my dog.
I'm
Oh,
gonna ask
that's
you one
it,
more time to come
Austin.
downstairs.
That's it.
Yes, we're going to get your stuff here in a
Okay,
minute.
in a minute.
But yes, let's go
Austin.
downstairs.
They're making me leave, Austin.
We're not making you leave. We're just trying to separate you and
And
let
you
you go
get
down
him
there.
too.
Okay, we're going to let you go downstairs and talk to the sergeant.
I don't want to talk to a sergeant.
That's what I want you to do.
Why?
Because.
Okay, in a minute, please.
No, I want you to go downstairs.
At this point,
God
the
damn,
woman
Austin,
continues to be defiant.
he's the
And by
man.
the way, has anyone counted how many times she said Austin? Moving forward, the plot thickens a little as the woman's former husband appears at the scene. And maybe a bit unexpectedly, he's there to support Austin and shed more light on the situation. He's probably been through some of the same drama as well. Another cop is...
Ladies and gentlemen, there's no way in hell that I would have let Psycho's ex-husband come onto my scene to give any information to Austin. No. Hey, Slick, you go back home. You stay here, I'm putting you in cuffs. You'd be under arrest, obstruction of justice, and refusal to comply. Get out of here. No way.
Downstairs.
Talk about escalating.
And addresses the new character in this story.
Who are you to this situation? I'm her ex-husband.
You need to leave. That's all I'd have said to him. I don't give a shit what you got to say. You go back to your residence right now.
Mom posted on Facebook that he had been missing for a few hours and that she couldn't get a hold of him. I reached out to his mom and I've been talking on the phone with his mom. His mom's on the phone right here with us. Right. She just wanted me to come over to make sure that nothing happened to her daughter while she came over here to check on him.
Is she over here? Who's over here?
Her daughter is. She's up there.
Now that's an interesting twist. The ex-husband is on Austin's side, and he's here to help support Austin's mother, just to avoid confusion in this whole mess.
Now, see, they've let the sister back up into the scene. See, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You got to look at this whole scenario as one big screw up. They got there. They separated Austin, is that his name? Yeah, Austin, from the psycho. I'm just calling her a psycho so everybody knows who I'm talking about. I don't know what her name is. Once you separate them, they don't come back together until we leave. Once we're no longer in control of this scene, then they can do what they want. As long as we have control of the scene, we separated Austin from Psycho. We brought him outside. I'd have took him to the bottom of the stairs. And I'd have explained to him, you're not going back upstairs until we're done. Do not even think about walking back up those stairs until we're back 10-8, till we figured out what's going to happen. Little sister, when they first got there, they told her to go to the bottom of the stairs. What the hell is she doing back up here? They have no control over the scene. Now you've got an officer downstairs talking to the ex-husband, which is irrelevant. Has nothing to do with what's going on right now. I don't give a what side this guy's on. It's irrelevant to the situation. The officers have zero control, and it's going to escalate.
The daughter he's mentioning here is Austin's sister, whom we saw earlier. Meanwhile, the girlfriend continues on with her show, and the cop who was downstairs comes to intervene. Even though he was a bit further away, he's also fed up with the scene she's making.
Hey, stop it. He told you 15 times
Oh
to sit
my
right there.
God.
Just sit right there for 5
They let the ex-husband come up the stairs. Oh yeah, that's right. This is in Ohio. That explains a lot.
Just sit right there for 5 seconds. Okay. So I can talk to him and you can figure out what's going on. Because you don't know what's going on, obviously, because you're freaking out. So just give me a second.
I haven't seen my friend in 2 years. I haven't seen him in 2 years. Austin, listen to them. Do you see what they're saying?
All right, we're gonna bring all your stuff out.
Austin.
All right, we're gonna bring
Austin,
your stuff out.
can I still stay?
No, slide your butt back. Here,
No,
your back.
you're telling me how they're cold, Austin.
Your back.
Look, what they're doing. Come out here and talk to me, Austin.
Who's sisters in this?
Austin.
Hey.
Austin.
Hey.
Stand back here.
Absolutely, Eternal.
I am. Austin, they took my stuff. Austin, they took my bag. Austin, they took my bags and my passwords. Austin, they did not. Yes, they did. They're not in here, Austin. Austin, my jack bag, my red bag.
What is a jack bag?
See, ladies and
Austin,
gentlemen.
look at me. Austin.
That's right.
Austin.
This one.
If you've been following this whatsoever.
Let me just explain this whole thing to you. When we arrived on scene, all I needed to hear from Austin is, I want her out of my apartment. That is our job. Remove her from the scene. That's it. This would have been over in 2 minutes. Now, if Austin doesn't want her removed, we're back 10-8. 2 minutes. I don't understand all this freaking bullshit that's going on with this scene. All I needed to hear from Austin is, do you want her gone? Somebody called us. Somebody called the police. We're there for a reason. If you don't want her removed, we're leaving. If you want her removed, we're removing her. End of story. You see how simple that is? But when you got a bunch of social worker idiots that don't know how to be cops, this is what happens. We don't even know what the cops are there for anymore. They don't even know what they're doing there.
However, it's obvious that she's not capable of sitting still for even 5 seconds. Whatever the cops say, she repeats the same old narrative over and over again. But apart from causing a disturbance in the middle of the night, she's also, once again, getting in physical contact with the cops. It's nothing serious yet, but she's clearly stepping over the line here.
Only you can say.
Okay, I'm going to leave Austin in your guys' hands because I got to go powder my nose real quick. I'm going to leave this running. Be right back.
I can stay, Austin.
Don't
Dang.
touch me.
This is such bullshit.
Austin, you won't. If you protect me. Austin, you have to protect me. Austin,
Ma'am, what is your name? What is your name?
Austin.
Tanya.
Austin.
Tanya. Tanya.
Austin.
Tanya.
Austin.
You're not making
Austin.
any of this any better.
Austin, please.
Can you make sure you got all your stuff?
And go where? He crashed my car.
Right now, just to make sure you have it all.
Take the blame for your car.
I'm not. Austin, look at me.
After a while, the woman's stuff has been removed from the residence by Austin and the cops. The guilt-tripping routine isn't working out for her, and the cops have given her plenty of warnings at this point. And honestly, they've been more than patient with her, but everyone has their limits.
Okay. You're treading on thin ice.
Okay.
Stop touching him. Don't get in his face. You're not getting back in the apartment. He done told you, so quit trying to push past him.
Austin, I put gas in your truck. Can I put my stuff in your truck, Austin? Austin, I cannot carry all this and keep
Tanya, do you know where you're at right now?
Yes, I do.
Where are you
Austin, I'm in Ohio.
Okay.
Austin.
What day is it?
Austin.
Okay, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. In 17 years, and anybody in here that's ex-law enforcement or retired police, they'll know what I'm talking about. Hell, even EMT will know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't move people out in the middle of the night. We don't waste resources letting somebody pack up shit so they can... No. Tanya, you're leaving. You need to call him tomorrow and you guys work out a time to come get your shit. We're not doing it in the middle of the night. If you need law enforcement here tomorrow, Austin, when she comes and gets her stuff, then you call us back and the day shift to come over here and stand by while she's getting her stuff. We don't move people out at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. What time is it? 6:49 in the evening. We're not doing it. Come back during the day. Right now, you're leaving. That would have been our mission the moment we got on scene. Tanya, you're leaving. Let's go. What about my stuff? You'll have to come tomorrow and get it. Work it out with Austin.
Thursday. Austin. Exactly. I know where I'm at. Austin. That is perfect. Look, Austin, listen to me. Listen. Austin, let me answer
He
this.
doesn't want her. Tanya, get off the porch. Where do you want to go?
Austin, can I put my stuff in your truck and you take me somewhere safe?
Where do you
I
want
want
to go?
Austin to take me.
He's out of question.
Yes, Austin. Yes.
What'd you say? Oh, is this military time? No, it's not 6:49 in the morning. There's no way. It's dark outside.
Hey,
She just said no.
I'm going to tell you one more
He
time.
just asked.
Don't
He asked.
touch me.
Okay, enough is enough. Her stuff is now out, and the cops have no choice but to drag her down. Since she's been warned so many times and won't leave the property, they've decided to take more drastic measures. But now that she's even more desperate, she won't go down.
Yeah,
that easy.
this is Austin.
Apart from kicking and screaming, she doubles down on her same old routine, all while getting cuffed.
Will you still take me somewhere safe? Austin, please! Ow! It's breaking my arm, Austin!
Stop.
I
Put
said
your hand
yes.
behind your back, please.
Why?
Put your
Austin,
hand-
look what they're doing! Ow, why do I have to...
Take a seat.
Austin, you said
Take
you
a
take me
seat.
somewhere safe! Austin, ow!
Yeah. Her getting her stuff is a civil matter. It's not illegal. It's not criminal. Come get your stuff during the day when it's daylight outside at a decent hour. We're not moving you out. We're not standing by letting you move out. You're leaving right now. Get your toothbrush and your hairbrush and comb and let's go.
Austin, look at this! Oh, look what they're doing, Austin! Austin, look what they're doing, you have to run! Austin! Protect me! Austin! Please look at me!
Get that
Please look at me!
she got
Say
glasses.
goodbye! Those are my glasses!
Yeah.
Austin! Austin,
Let
look!
go of them. Let go
He
of
said
them.
that you'd take me somewhere safe! Austin, look at me! Look what they're doing to me right now! You have to see this! Look, Austin! Austin, look!
That one's...
Look, Austin!
Fortunately for Austin,
What was
and
his
the
name
neighbors,
again?
The woman is finally being taken to the police.
There is no way. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning there. This is Ohio. There's just no way. Even in November.
Police car, but as they're trying to put her inside, it seems she has a few more tricks up her sleeve.
Well, at least the female officer finally did something. She opened the back door. I mean, that's helpful.
So, she comes up with a new tactic. Suddenly, she realizes that she needs to pee. Perfect timing, huh?
Ow!
Get in the car.
Tell me what's going on.
Get in the car.
I will.
Let's do it right
now. Austin! Protect me!
You got the front.
Protect me!
Austin!
Really a hobble. Stop. Just stop.
Let me sit down.
We are trying to put you in the car.
I'm about to push my pants. I'm about to pee. I'm serious. I don't want
What
to push my pants.
we've got here is failure to communicate.
Have a seat in my car. We could have already took you to the bathroom. If you would have just sat down, we would.
I need to pee.
Give us a second.
I need to pee now.
Whatever she's trying to pull off here, it's not going to work out. Come on. These are the same exact manipulating methods she's been using. And judging by what we saw, it seems that this is the only thing she knows how to do. And she's not even particularly good at it. Curiously, she keeps asking what's going on. And the cops make it clear that she's going to jail for disorderly conduct. But before she gets in the car, this woman makes one final scene.
If you want to pee, pee. I have to pull my pants down.
No, pee right there.
I can't. I'm going to pee.
Well, then hold it. And quit acting like a 2-year-old so we can get you in the car.
Let me pee. Right here. I can't run nowhere, can I? I can't run anywhere.
I am not letting her pee out there in the parking lot. No.
I can't run anywhere. I've done nothing.
Smokes in the truck, that's it.
Is that it? Yeah, Pedro is his name. I thought for a minute it was Austin, but I'm wrong.
Are you done?
Austin! Austin!
No, wait a minute, Todd. Hold on, Todd. Todd, no. We were up to 35. What happened to 35? Why is it just 32?
Can I please pee? You're breaking my wrist.
No, it's Pedro. Hojo. Her boyfriend's name is Pedro. She said it enough times.
Please!
Well, then calm down.
Yeah, come on. Get you in the back seat.
I'm still saying Austin has got to be the man.
Right here.
No, you can't pull it out. You're going to expose yourself, and that's enough.
I don't care.
Nope.
They finally managed to get her in the patrol car. As she's taken into custody, the officers at the scene talk to Austin and try to clear things up. They also address the woman's wrecked car, which was something she blamed Austin for. Unsurprisingly, this turned out to be yet another lie.
Where's her car at now?
At a towing / impound wreck lot because she was trying to tell me I wrecked her car. And that's kind of all the one driving, which I was not. She was driving, and we were trying to get to somewhere where she had to go, and
We're looking at a female god right there. Austin is he's the man. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like him. Damn.
she was saying they're trying to put the blame on me that I wrecked her car, which I did not.
Now that was one hell of a night shift for the cops. They'll definitely...
See, there's the female officer. What is she, 4'10" or something? Just doing nothing. She is holding the door up. I will give her credit for that. Since we got here, she has babysitted that door.
They need some rest after this. The woman was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Whatever happened afterwards, we definitely feel bad for her cellmates. On a more positive note, Austin can finally feel at ease. When La Mesa PD...
Poor Austin. He is still the man. I'd like to know what he does when the bedroom door is closed, because obviously he's doing something right that we're not doing. I've never had a woman go after me like that. I'm jealous. Damn. Wait, baby, hold on. Officers, hold on. Let her pee. She can stay here. Yeah, just let her stay. I changed my mind. Damn. Woo. Like I said, Austin must know that, yeah, she must know something, Cromwell. There ain't no way I'm giving her her stuff. She's staying with me. We'll have makeup sex. Sorry, baby. but you scared me, so I called the cops. Now let's make up. Yeah, what is that, Kama Sutra? Yeah, he knows some shit that I never even heard of. Damn. What king of bullshit is that? Megan Kelly. Oh, okay. What is that, the Deliverance? Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. The Deliverance with Burt Reynolds is officially on Netflix. Absolutely. And here I want to show you guys something. Hold on. Okay. I want to show you guys something.
This one here is the Caliburn G.
Hold on. This is the bomb. I've already ordered one for those vapors out there. This is a Caliburn G3. Okay? That's what this is. Caliburn G3. Caliburn, or UWell, just came out with the Caliburn G3 Pro. And I wanted to show it to you. Let's go.
G3 Pro. It's got a cool feature on it. They say they are the first to do it. A full display.
That? Wrong screen. Jesus Christ. That's mine.
Display on the whole device. And there it is. So, let's go to the dive now. Let me show you guys everything about this. We'll come back. We'll vape on it, and I'll give you guys all my thoughts on Caliburn G3.
I wanted to show you this
pamphlet, which
I don't care about the bath salt.
Third.
Come on, show me the item.
0.9.
I don't care about the pods.
Some is fully saturated. Fire button right over here.
There we go.
Type-C charge port there. 1,000 milliamp hour battery. Does say Caliburn there. Got a nice design going on there. UL airflow controller.
It's got a look. That's what's important to me is that air control on the side. I can control the airflow. So stop it, Macy! Banging down my door. I want it to feel like I'm dragging a cigarette, so I want my air control tight, all the way almost closed. But look at that.
Type-C charge port, and they're claiming they are the first to do this. They're going to have a full display on this device. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. You got a full display on there. And it's got...
I ordered one from Vaping Source. It's being shipped. So if I like it, I'm going to order a second one, different color, so I can rotate them out. When one's charging, I'm using the other one. The air control is electronic. I just turned the collar on the tank to control air. Huh? I just turned the collar. You can't do that with a G3. I have the air control. The air control on a G3 is you just flip the pod. So this is open airflow, and then flip it around. That's a tighter airflow. This has a switch. Just saying.
A little animation robot thingy going on there.
Look at that.
You have your battery indicator here.
Caliburn
Wattage,
G3
Pro, watts, your resistance of your coil. Now, if you click the fire button 2 times, 1, 2, it'll switch. It'll go from being able to see right now it's strictly in auto draw mode. 1, 2. Right now it's in fire button mode and auto.
No, it doesn't get Netflix, Cromwell. You have to subscribe to Netflix, okay?
Mode. 1, 2.
I'm just saying. There you go. It's the Caliburn G3 Pro. I've ordered a black one. If I like it, I'll order a gray one, so I have 2. But anyway, that's the Caliburn G3 Pro. Any vapors out there, you might want to check it out. Check it out.
All right, and strictly...
Oh, shut up. Let me put this back. There we go. All right, guys, let me see how many people we have on Kick. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, guys, I will not be streaming Monday. It's Labor Day. So I won't be here on Monday. We got some family stuff planned. Nope, nobody's here. Okay. So I won't be here on Labor Day. We're going to do some family events. In other words, we're going to go downtown Chattanooga to the river. We got Coolidge Park down there. So we're going to go down there and have some fun. So, of course, we're not going down there until about 5:30. So I want the sun to go down a little bit. Catch y'all later. So I will be back on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Coolidge Coolidge Park. Guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and Tons and Texas. Thank you guys for your support tonight. I really appreciate you supporting my channel. You have no idea how much it means to me. I really, really appreciate it. And again, look up at the top. You see up the top right above me here? Right there. It says Action Packed in Real Life. Bounty Hunting Streams starts November 23rd. That's where me and my son will be live streaming us in his patrol unit out there bounty hunting. And we're going to do it live. It's like $1,900 just for the equipment to go live with. The GoPros and the boxes so we don't lose Wi-Fi, all that shit. So I'll have my iPad to keep up with chat when I'm in the patrol unit. So, yeah, we've got it going on November 23rd. If you'll see there, it says bounty hunting equipment, $169 of the $560 I need just to get the vest. So, count the days down to November 23rd, where me and my son will be out there bounty hunting. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you Wednesday night. Again, spread the word. I won't be on Monday, but I'll be back on Wednesday. So you guys have a super blessed evening. And we shall see you on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night, everybody. Let's go.
Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.